What's up, everybody? It's your girl T with TNT Connect, and I am here with a group of my folks, and we are here talking about YouTube. Now, just so you know, those of y'all in the YouTube world, we already know there's goods and there's bads about everything that we experience in life. So I brought on here a couple of folks that either just started with YouTube, been on YouTube, or are veterans of YouTube. And we're all going to give our aspects of what do we love and hate about YouTube, because it's always a good and bad to think, good, bad, and the ugly. So we're going to continue with our It's a Thin Line Between Love and Hate. And I'm about to go over here and bring up our guests in here. Let me go on and put on my chair over here. We got Wanston and Leo with House of X in the building. What's going on, Wanston and Leo? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. All right. We got Fats and Tree with Fats and Tree. What's going on, y'all? How's it going? How's it going? Here. Hey. We got Big Murph from Big Murph. All right, then, Murph. What's going on? And we got Rod from Point Blank's Experience Investing with Rod and Point Blank Network. Okay, what's going on, Rod? And then we got the lovely YOLO from On the Go with YOLO. How's it going?
Hello.
Hey, how is it? How's everybody doing tonight?
Feeling good, feeling fabulous. Blessed, can't complain.
Okay, all right. Doing good. Well, look, as I always do, what is everybody sipping on? What you got?
H2O.
H2O. They drinking water. Okay. Then I see Big Murph got water too. And then we got
push it out.
Okay. Then we got Rod over there. What you sipping on, Rod?
I got multiple choice stuff over here. Some Kroger or some sparkling water. They got some old school black water.
Okay. Then we got YOLO. What you sipping on, YOLO? I saw that coupe glass over there.
I am sipping on a bourbon espresso.
Ooh, coffee.
No, that tastes good.
Yeah.
I might want to put my wine in a coupe glass just so it tastes just a little better.
So what?
Yes, so. And then Fats and Treat. What y'all sipping on over there?
I got Coca-Cola.
You got Coca-Cola. What you got, Fat?
Voodoo Ranger.
Voodoo Ranger. Now I keep seeing that, so I'm gonna have to taste some when I see you. You're gonna have to bring one with you so I can taste it. Okay. All right. Wanston, you and Leo, you were saying something.
No, he said we were putting on water. He was pulling his thing down, so I told him walking about he has on my shirt, but they're both the same size.
Hold on, Tanya. Let me get that right.
Good.
I'm just making sure I can drink right.
Lord have mercy. Whatever. Talking about this. So you said, wait, y'all wear the same shirt, same size shirt.
We have the same. I'm a 1X, he's a 2X, but we both shirts are 2X when we bought them.
Okay, so if he but if he got on your shirt, is it in like a medium?
Yeah. It's not. This is a 2X. Look at the baby.
I'm trying to say I don't wear no 2X. Okay, I'm you check that size right there.
Wanston, you wear 2X because that's the size you told me you wear.
Okay, well it's the same size.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
This came from VIM. No, did not. I know when I taught that good.
Wanston said, "Why you put my business out here?"
I know, right?
Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. They came from me when we swiped the card.
Lord have mercy. Well, Wanston, I'm pretty sure you would know if you had on Leo's too.
Put the camera on me.
It would just feel a little more snug.
He likes my fashion, so Wanston likes to like just alike. So it's okay.
Let me start
Okay.
over some.
All right.
So we
Okay.
started over. You look
So
over.
let me go ahead in the chat and welcome anyone who's in the chat. We got just asking for a friend in the chat. Keisha, what's going on? Keisha, how's it going? How's it going? She's saying hello to House of Vex. We got DT Cruz in the house. What's going on, Daryl? What's going on? What's going on? All right, we got our panel folks in the chat saying hello to everybody. And we got the Nichols in the house. What's going on, Kizzy? How's it going? Tell Des I said hello, hello, hello. Now, let's go ahead and jump into this subject because I've actually been holding out on doing this and wasn't sure like when to do it during my YouTube journey because it was actually a topic that I was going to touch on. If anybody remembers, anybody's here that's been following Eventures of Spirits on Eventures Spirit side, when I was doing the YouTube journey interviews that whole year, my plan was to do this at the end of it. But what I found was there was a lot of changes going on within my experience with YouTube. Things that I thought were bad were actually, oh, this is really what it is. Or things that I thought was, oh, this is going to be good, turned out being, I know you like, let me just get away from that. So because things was changing and my thoughts and mind about things, I said, let me just do this a little more. And then I said, well, it's always changing. I'm always feeling a little different about different things. Like one moment I feel something is right. And then next thing I go, no, that was wrong. Or something that I thought was wrong to do. I'm like, oh, well, that's actually benefiting the channel, you know? So these are the things that I wanted to express, but I said, well, I'm sure I'm not the only person who may feel like that. So let me go ahead and bring people on who's had different levels of their experience with YouTube. And I'm curious to see if any of the newer people are saying the same things that maybe I thought differently about in the beginning. And then maybe some of the people who have been on YouTube for a while feel the same, or if the veterans are able to enlighten some of us on maybe how we feel about YouTube, because if they've been on here longer, maybe they've learned something from that and it's a different outcome. So just wanted to put that out there. So I'm sorry, it said chicken. Oh, okay, I got you. It's all right. Rod, I'm a remember what we talked about before. I'm gonna show you how to do that right now during this one right here. Trust me. Just keep your little notepad on the side, okay? All right,
right here.
There you go. There you go. All right. So first thing I wanted to ask is when you first, what made one very short from everybody, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? Okay. And I'm gonna go around the room. So let's start with Facts and Tricks.
What made us wanted to start a YouTube channel was that we're a travel channel and we wanted to document our memories. We wanted to, have something to study pictures, because pictures are outdated now. People ain't using no pictures. So we wanted to document it on the channel. So we started the YouTube channel and we pretty much like it. It documents, we upload videos, we talk about where we've been, where we're going. It pretty much helped with the documentation. So it substitutes from pictures and you can make memories right there on YouTube and just leave them there. And you can watch them as much as you want, when you want, and all that. So, yeah.
Okay.
You got something?
Waston, Leo.
Okay. Well, I'll start first, and then you can jump in. I was already on YouTube when I lived in New Jersey because I was their pageant title holder or pageant winner. So people used to take me on stage just dancing and stuff. Then as time went on, YouTube changed their policies, and I started using YouTube. So when I met Watson, I wanted to come back to YouTube. So to entertain, basically.
Yeah. So he had said that we should start a YouTube channel. I was kind of hesitant about it For one, because we're LGBT,
Who's gay? Stop it.
and you don't know how the internet can receive you. So, and then when pandemic had came and bookings and events outside were being canceled, we had to figure out another way of
Form of entertainment.
and different things to do.
Yeah.
So we was like, okay, well, we'll just try it. That was when we were just doing Leo and Watson.
Yeah. It was my idea for me and Watson to have 2 separate channels because my husband's a little more serious than I am. I'm more playful. You know what I mean? So I was like, Watson's gonna want to come on here and have serious conversations about stuff I probably don't want to talk about. So I was like, let Watson have his own channel and let me have my own so we can, one, discover who we were going to be on YouTube, and 2, so we could have different type of conversations and stuff, and we could show our skills and what we were good at before we brought them together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As our channels were doing good in the beginning, back then we had a bad apartment. They used to turn up the heat, honey, so we used to boil those split. Okay. So what happened was, if I get tired, I wouldn't want to do my live, and you never want to cancel on an audience that's already waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
So Watson was like, "Oh well, I'll just sit with you," and I was like, "Oh, okay." So then when he was scheduled, he'd get tired, and I was like, "Oh, it's Watson. I got you. Don't worry."
And
So then we just started feeding off each other's energy.
funny thing is, back then, y'all, we done uploaded our marriage on there and everything. It's still on one of our pages.
I think it's on both.
On House of X.
Well,
Funny thing back then, guys, now this is when we were separate.
Who thought we was
They thought we were brothers.
Yeah, how? I have no idea.
Roommates, living
Somebody said
together.
roommates, somebody said brothers, and I was like, Watson doesn't look anything like me.
We just kept it going.
Yeah. I was like,
So that's how you so basically it was Leo had a channel before.
yeah.
It pretty much fizzled out, and then Wanston was talking about doing one, and then y'all decided to come together to do one, and it also helped with your business, correct? Is that the reason?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had no idea of doing a third channel because when we started separately, we both had passed the 1 year.
Mhm.
So,
Child, that 1 year was difficult. Honey, talk about it, girl.
so not to go into your other topics, Tanya, but we
I'll put it like this. When you're getting close to like the 4,000,
yeah,
now you have to be on live even more. Because I remember I did like a 3 to 4 hour live trying to get the like last of my hours. When I said that, child, I was tired. Yeah, I was tired. And then like I think I got monetized when we were at Boston.
Yeah. So
then we had to wait for Wanston to get monetized.
the way
So I gave Wanston like some of my content mixed with his because I was doing music and television.
the way how we have learned to master our separate channels is by researching everything.
Honey.
No one basically told us how to create a banner, how to make an intro.
And we were asking.
And
And I don't say people wasn't answering,
Yeah.
but sometimes like somebody will give you an answer and you may not understand the
Yeah.
answer they gave you. So you have to look it up your
so
own.
there
self, you know what I mean?
there wasn't any, when we were starting, there wasn't any persons like EBT or Eventures, which is TNT Connect now, or House of X to say, hey, I'll give you the resources or I'll send you the link. So because we were doing performances in drag outside, Leo said, well, Watson, you always do the flyers to promote us so that we can get
Yeah.
paid, girl. Just see how you can
Yeah,
create.
because Watson used to make the flyers and I used to help him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm the good director.
See
So I
how
said, if you can make flyers, you can probably make a thumbnail. It's probably like the same
Yeah.
format, but just wider.
so
If we're
then,
talking too much, just let me know.
yeah.
Well, actually, I was trying to get the rest of the folk to say why they was joining YouTube, and y'all just gonna go to take over.
Oh,
do
we'll
everything.
get back to that. But go ahead.
We'll get back.
Thank you.
And but Tanya, you need some mods in here because yeah.
Are y'all sure y'all slipping on water over there?
Yeah.
I know you lying. I know you. But what were you sipping on before this? How about that? Let me ask
Water.
you that question.
Nothing, just water.
Are you lying? But it's okay. Y'all dressed like twins and y'all lit today. Y'all was sipping on something.
No,
Y'all
I
sipping on
have to
something.
talk because I'm on, like, I feel like I'm on defense. I'm already nervous. So it's like, okay, either speak or don't say anything at all. So
What you nervous for, Leo?
Yeah,
because I didn't know
Because everybody know yo is your boy Leo. What you talking about?
I know
nervous?
that.
Okay.
When I know those things, it feels like I'm walking in and stuff, so it makes me like a little on the edge a little bit.
You good. You good. You good. Yolanda. YOLO.
Oh,
Not
thank
the
you.
government name. Oh,
I know. I'm sorry. I said
Okay, so I am a YouTube viewer. So I started out watching all the channels, all the people. I used YouTube to do search for my own travels. I'm an avid traveler. I love to travel all over the place, I like to do things. So when I do my travel, I like to do experiences, things of the sort. So as I was watching different channels and viewing them and doing searches and things of that sort, I found that yes, YouTube is very helpful in that regard, but sometimes there was just a lack in the way that I was finding information, or the information that I would find was lacking in knowledge or not lacking in information. And so I was like, I like watching the channels that I watch religiously or watch weekly. I could do this, and I can spin this the way I want to spin it. I can put out vlogs and videos that are informative, that people want to know, the information people really want to know. Yes, I can watch your experience all day long. I can see you go to Nassau 1,000 times and do the same thing over and over again. It's entertaining and it's fun for those that are doing it, if that is what they're into and doing. But sometimes we need a little bit more information. And that is why I started my channel, because I wanted to be that person to give just a little bit more, show my experiences through my own lens.
Got you. Okay. Rob?
Man, mine actually started with a credit card, just getting a credit card in the mail. And at the time, YouTube was the place to go for information. But kind of like YOLO, I had to go to so many different channels just to piece all this information together, to understand how to use points and miles. And through my journeys, I learned how many people didn't give all the proper information, how they jumped around. Oh, my camera's not working, my microphone's messed. I said, man, I can do that. I can get it for, and they're getting paid too. So I was scared. I was extremely nervous. And then when I really dug into it, I said, well, I want to also talk about credit. And initially, PBT, Points Blank Travel, was created to show people that look like me, Black people, how to manage credit, how to travel, and all that. Then it morphed into not just Black people, turning into minorities, and then it's not just one group of people that may be looking for information, it's everyone that could be looking. So I kind of erased the small view and looked at a larger view of how we could put information, but it was really just wanting to get the knowledge, looking at the people that was putting out the knowledge. They were intelligent, but you could tell they were in it for the money. It was just trying to give you, I can tell now, I couldn't tell back then. I just thought that was how it was. You had to go all over the world to get everything and put it together. But now I understand, we're going to give you a little bit now so we can bring you back tomorrow, and we can bring you back next week. About 2 years from now, you'll know how to go get some points and miles. By then, I may not want to fly anymore. So that was how it started. It's really just wanting information. And instead of being a receiver now, I became the deliverer of the information.
Okay. All right. YOLO and Rod sound a little similar about the information, providing what you weren't able to get initially.
Yeah.
All right. Merv? Uh-oh. He froze. You froze, Murph?
Moving.
He moving, Murph. What made you start YouTube?
Man, my internet would have acted up. Oh, my internet going in and out. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, the thing is,
so
we can
I
hear
started
you.
YouTube because can you hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you. It's just your video, so you can keep talking.
So I started
the
YouTube
video will go in and out.
because years ago Okay.
You know
gotcha.
what?
Okay.
Mute your camera, Murph, real quick. Mute your camera so we can hear you.
Well, now about 3 years ago, I noticed that it
Uh-oh.
was a lot of transition.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah. Okay, we can hear you now.
Okay. About 3 years ago, okay. I had a lot of transition that was going on in my life. And one of the main things that hit me was I used to always have this premonition that I would die at 41.
Oh.
And can I say that? I don't
Yes,
know.
you
I know
can.
YouTube is little.
I ain't
a little
monetized. Go
sensitive.
ahead.
Okay. I always
The
had a
proper term
premonition
is
that I would
unalive.
pass at 41. And right,
Oh, wow.
I got to get used to it, you know. So, when my brother actually passed a couple of years ago, and he passed at 41, that struck me because I was like, "Oh my God, I haven't done nothing really like with my life. I'm always a person. I'm a homebody, so to speak. When I'm around people, you know, people laugh at me and stuff like that. That's only because I be nervous a lot of times and stuff. But anyway, again, that struck me when my brother passed away at 41. And so I was like, I got to get out here and do stuff. So one reason why I started YouTube was for me to document, you know, for when I get older, the things that I've done, the things that I've accomplished. You know, that's why it just says Big Murph's life, because I'm not just trying to be stuck on one thing. I want to remind myself, you went here, you did this. You know what I mean? So make it short and sweet. That's the reason, one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like it's different for everybody. Rod and Yolo were very similar. Leo and Wanston was more just being creative and branching out with their businesses. Same thing with, so Fats and Tree and House of X seem to be similar. Theirs branching out with their businesses, using it for business purposes. So real quick before we go into what you love about YouTube, what you like, what you love about it. Don't take the word love literally. That's not what I'm trying to say. But think about that. But I want to make sure that the viewers understand the number of years we have on the screen. So Fats and Tree, how long have you been in YouTube?
We've been
You talking about like watching it too?
No, just your channel,
okay.
being YouTube. Yeah.
We just met. We just came to our 4-year mark on YouTube, so we've been on here 4 years as of today.
Okay. All right. House of X, Leo Wanston.
I got monetized in 2019, so I've been here since 2018. And we're in like 2026. That's like what, 7 years, 6 years, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7 years, 6 years separately.
Yeah.
And then I think
together it's 5 or 6.
It's 5 or 6. It's
because we started that channel in 2020, right?
Yeah. So altogether we've been doing YouTube for a while.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So the longest time frame from the very first one, regardless of whether it was one channel, 2 or 3. So from the very first, what's the year span with it? Is that the 7, 8 years?
Probably 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Yellow.
2.5 years.
Okay.
I started in
Rob?
2023.
Okay.
I started PBT in 2019, but I didn't record for a whole year. I studied the game for a year, and then I made my first video in 2020.
Okay, but that count though. When I say YouTube, meaning even if you was Reese, meaning you were in a mindset of I'm going to do this.
October 18th, 2019. I know the date.
Wow.
18,
okay. Okay, so that's 7 years too, just like House of X, 7 years. Okay, Murph, how long was yours? How long you been in the YouTube game? Murph, can you hear us?
I think about 2 years.
2 years? Okay. All right.
Rod,
Well,
what was your date again? What date did you say, Rod?
October 18th, 2019.
Okay. My birthday is the 19th.
Wow, I should have waited one more day.
That's why I asked you.
I didn't do nothing that day. I just created an account and watched for
Okay.
165 years. I mean, days, not years. I'm Moses or somebody.
okay. All right. Well, for me, it's been 2003, January. We're really December 22nd, like the last week of December. I don't count that, but I would say January of 2023. So it's been 3 years for me. 3 years for me. Yeah. Let me go in the comments, and then I want us to talk about what we love about YouTube. And I'm sure some of us may debate about what somebody else love about it. They can probably find out why they hate that part about it. But let me see. We got Miss Latrice 5. Thank you for being here. I'm seriously considering starting a channel once I retire. Okay. Because I can tell you, when you retire, you should be able to really apply some time to it without other stuff getting in the way. So I'm sure it's going to be nice. Do you know what niche you plan on doing? Des said, what's going on here? Well, Des, we are talking about a thin line between love and hate with YouTube, what we love and what we hate about YouTube. So we got different folks up on the panel that's been with YouTube for various years, and we're giving our insight to it about it. Des says hello to everybody and in the chat. We got hello, my beautiful queen. Hey, baby. Look, I need y'all to get a room. Get a room. Don't be using my chat to be with the foreplay. This ain't no foreplay chat. Come on now. Love their personalities. She's talking about House of X when y'all were talking. She said, love y'all personalities. And then Kizzy says, happy anniversary, Fats and Tree. All right. So, we got a full of life now in the house. What's going on, Tony and Mindy? How's it going? They said hello to everybody. All right, y'all. So what do y'all love about YouTube? What do you love about YouTube? And I'm going to just let anybody go first. And if y'all want to think, let me know, and then I'll start.
I love that YouTube is a super powerhouse search engine. I can find anything I need, anything I want to know. If I put the right question, phrase, keywords, it will spit it out in reels or shorts or video vlogs from all over the world.
All over.
No matter what I put in there, I get something back. It is like, it is a real life encyclopedia. People out here with real life experiences, regurgitating their experiences, real or fake, out there. And that is what I like most about YouTube, is that you can search anything. And there's that wide range of knowledge.
I agree with that. I do. You're able to just, I don't think there's nothing. And then when you do look for something that you can't find, then you get mad and be like, well, go on, let me find out and put the information out myself.
We're not talking about the don'ts, because
I know.
That's that catch-22.
I know, right?
Reason why I love them is the reason why I hate them.
Oh my God. What else does people love? So we've heard about it being the massive search engine, sort of like the visual Google, right? The visual Google of things. What else do people like about? What else do you all like about YouTube?
Well, I must say the platform. It's like an all-in-one. You got your members, you got your merch, you got your the subscribers.
okay.
Just like an all-in-one search where you can just do it all right there on YouTube. You don't have to go far. If you want to go, outside, you can, but pretty much everything is right there. And I like the support that I, have members and they support me heavily. It's like, okay, I'll tell them I'll be on this channel. They coming. They gonna come, they gonna show up, and I like that, and you just have your subscribers and the support, and that's just like Yolo said. You can go, like, if you're going on a Carnival cruise, you put in what cruise and what's the location, it'll spit out content, and it was like, okay, dang, this is what I have to expect when I get there. So you already know what you're going to get yourself into before you get there. So
Right.
it's just a wonderful platform.
So I know Rod and House of X, y'all are muted. But
okay.
just want to let y'all know, because I know I saw Rod mouth moving and I saw Wonston mouth move, but I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, I forgot I muted myself.
You want me to go first?
So which one of y'all want to go first?
I'll go first. First, I want to say I love the fact that you can make friends from all around the world on here. I think that is so dope. I'm a people person, so I love meeting new people. So YouTube is dope for that. Another thing I love is that the skills you have on the outside of YouTube makes you believe in your skills even more once you apply it to YouTube, and you can have a conversation about stuff that you like. For me, to wake up and play games is amazing to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is something you were doing as a little kid, and now you get to bring it to YouTube, and then everyone likes gaming. You get to have conversations. You get to find out what you like about stuff, what you don't like about stuff, or just remembering old times of video games that you used to play. That's dope. You know what I mean? I love the doors that are opening on YouTube. Like, you do get to have your own merch, which is cool. YouTube, you get to make money, which is dope. What else? Like, YouTube is so dope for so many reasons. What you got?
I like the meeting people piece.
Huh?
Meeting people.
Yeah, most definitely.
For me, one, it's neat. It's creating a community and people outside of YouTube. Because if you create a genuine connection with folks, and then days might go by and someone say, "Hey, how you doing?" or may not even haven't seen a video from you, or establishing the friendship if you meet someone, or just by if they ask you for help with something that they're working on their channel. For me, it was more so helping with my speaking. I do have an accent. So,
do you?
Yeah.
Where's the accent?
Only when I get mad.
Okay.
Oh, it's only when you get mad. So then you don't have an accent.
It comes out. Well, it comes out when I get mad, or if I'm trying to get Leo's attention.
Well, Leo, ignore him so we can hear the accent.
Oh, that's never been nice.
So it helped me a lot with my speaking, and I was always a people person, but it helped me a lot with my speaking, and to use my, I don't want to boast myself, but to use what I went to school for, as far as in my technology and different things and stuff like that, because I wasn't using it as much. So that's what I love about YouTube: building a community, meeting new people, and growing. As far as the other things that comes after monetization, then yeah, I love that too. There's the memberships, there's the super chat, and of course there's merch. But then you have the hard road down the line of after everything comes after that.
Okay. And you also get to be bossy.
Yeah.
But there is a difference after monetization and before monetization that nobody tells you. I just want to throw that. When you're trying to get monetized, how you say it? The community is very cheering for you. very champion.
Oh yeah.
Everybody wants to see you win. Hold on. Once you cross that line, I want everyone to listen to this because this is something I had to learn later on. I did not know. No, it's not even that. Once you cross the line, it becomes a business, and nobody tells you what you're supposed to do. So you wind up walking in with the same game plan that got you to where you are, and now you're looking around like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do now? Why is anybody helping? I'm helping everybody. No one's helping. It gets very confusing. So you have to have two different mindsets once you get monetized, but still enjoy what you're doing without overthinking everything.
No one tells you the same content that you made. Okay, let's rewind. Before YouTube changed to where they are now, we're gonna use YOLO and PBE for an example.
Not even using people, chat.
500 subscribers, 3,000 watch time. That's where we presently are now. We're gonna go back to old YouTube policy, where you have to make 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time. You couldn't go live from YouTube. You had to literally use a third party. Back then, it wasn't no StreamYard, so it was Streamlabs.
Yeah.
And
well, Miss Mary, she said what you love about it, girl.
I love this about YouTube. It's about what I love because I had to literally teach myself, and it gave me how to grind, and it taught me how to push myself more. Because I really wanted to become monetized. I wanted my own platform, so it taught me how to achieve something. So, that being said, YouTube made it easier, but also harder because once you get that, that 3,000 hours, and if you pass that year, now you have to double up to get that other 1,000 so you can go into the revenue program. So I loved it because it taught me how to focus on something that I really want. Side note, if my mother didn't die, I probably would have went and got my other degree, but that's just a sidebar. So it made me think on, okay, Watson, you can achieve this.
All right.
Are you over there eating?
I'm eating chips. I am.
Oh, okay. I didn't see your mouth.
Can I not eat the chips?
Tanya, I have a question for Watson.
I'm listening, Big Murph. Go ahead.
So, Watson, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
So I heard you say that you had to grind because you came up, quote unquote, the old YouTube way versus the new way they have now. So do you feel like YouTube has made it more, I don't know if I want to say lax, or do you feel like YouTube made it more way easier to become monetized? Are you kind of
Hell yeah. YouTube has made it so much easier for you to get into the partner program. There were no such thing of fan funding, meaning memberships, super chats, or super things. When you get monetized back in those days is when you receive it. And then this thing that they called memberships. Let me go back. Memberships was for people that have, who can I use an example? Let's say the Catrons, Rich and Jazzy. That's what.
Oh yeah, in the beginning it was for people who had big numbers.
Those big numbers. So YouTube, what they did is
they brought it down so everyone.
They changed their policy because they started to see people who were getting monetized under 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers. Their revenue and super chats were not making enough. So they gave them the memberships. Back then, you had to get that 4,000 watch time in order for you to receive. I say it's easy now because...
Yeah, it's a whole lot easier for everybody. And that's just paying attention to the landscape of YouTube because as a business, you start to realize they have to compete with the other platforms. Yeah, and it's going, okay, their job is to keep you on here.
Yeah.
So how do you keep people on here? You start to turn some things,
Yeah.
some knobs differently. Okay,
Because
we're going to cross out this and make it this. And it gets everybody over here.
Because they're competing with TikTok.
Yeah.
They're also competing with Twitch. They're also competing with Kick. And they're
Facebook, Twitter,
all these other platforms.
Instagram.
But back then, you had creators who really wanted to achieve something, and if Event Shorts went live and she needed to make up 4,000 hours, then somebody would pop up on that live for that person just to stay there. Yeah. Or there were people that would literally be in the live stream to help them achieve their 2 hours and something.
That's why they made shorts, because shorts wasn't in the beginning when we started. You could make a short video, but it wasn't under short. It was a regular video.
Yeah. So that came from
like when you made your intro and it was like 20 seconds or 10 seconds, that was just a regular video.
It was a regular video.
Then when they opened up shorts, everything that was under like 30 seconds became like a short.
Yeah, it came from something that I guess the YouTube platform or YouTube creators or YouTube itself seen from another app or whatever.
But I think the more people that use YouTube, they'll probably bring the clock down. Because getting 100, what is it, 100,000?
100K.
That's a lot.
So to answer your question, Big Mouth, I do feel it's more easier for creators now.
It'll probably get
to achieve monetization. But when I started, it was an achievement because I was supposed to be monetized. But hey, work had picked up. I lost hours, like 2,000 and something hours. I couldn't use my channel. So it was like, okay, Leo was like, Watson, you have to get back on your channel. Press live. And I got back on and then had to gain all those hours again. And then I finally got monetized. I was already past my year.
So basically what it did was it basically made you it probably caused you to learn a lot more about what you needed to do because it wasn't as easy to attain before.
Yeah.
So I get that. Okay. YOLO, what's yours?
What's what?
I think I got to you. What was it, Murph? I needed to go to. What do you love about YouTube, Murph?
It was
Rod. It was Rod.
Sorry.
No, it didn't matter. I'm in no hurry, but I think I have a few things. My first one is networking. When I came on to YouTube, networking was a big word, and people, I had the opportunity to network in Dallas, and then with Facebook and other social platforms, I could network, but at a slower pace. And now, being a content creator, the networking went up exponentially. I was able to network at a way faster pace. So with my viewers, my subscribers, my other content creators, there's probably not a state nor a major city in America that I can't reach out to someone and get real information. I don't have to go to thousands of YouTube channels. If I'm going to New York, I can reach out to a HOX or a House of X. Hey, I'm coming to New York. If I'm coming to Georgia, I can reach out to Event Yours. The DMV, I can reach out to Fashion Tree. New York, YOLO's in New York. See, Big Murphy is somewhere in North Carolina. So there, I just covered pretty much coast to coast, minus the West Coast. And I came from there, so I know what to do there. That was number one. But the biggest thing I think a lot of people don't think about, that year that I took to get started, I realized that I had an opportunity to do something that was never given to me. I've been an executive manager. I've been direct sales directors high up in the military. But now I had a chance to control my own business where I'm calling the shots. I'm getting the right people around me to help me call the shots. I can't call all the shots. I got the right people around me. And now, still going back to 2019, I love the fact that my creativity, the others' creativity that I was able to see, the people that had ideas that I've never thought of, I've never even dreamed about. Now I'm seeing this, that, and the third that's opening up my world of learning. And that's what YouTube was all about anyway, in the beginning, getting information. You may have had a few pranks and stuff here, but it was a place to go to get information. Going back to that business part, I used to, when I first started, brought up a good point. yes, they've made it so easy now that people are overcomplicating what used to be super complicated, and now it's so much easier, and it seems more complicated because of the way people aren't really. I think anytime you have a business, and if you're on YouTube as for to create memories or for fun, that's one thing. If you're on here to get revenue, there's not a business in America that's, or the world that's going to survive if they don't have a strategy. And I think people don't have a strategy, and that's fine if you're doing it for the fun of it. But, and I keep saying, going back to House of X, because we came up around that same time frame where you had to grind, you had to put in the watch time. I mean, I've hosted 2 subscriber-thons where I put in my time to go live for hours, not for me, but for a whole nother content creator, twice. And that's the kind of, once we found the people, we did have to go out and search for them. Hey, no one's helping me. I'm at Walmart getting 2 lamps and I'm calling those ring lights. That's how much help I had. I mean, really. And now I can go to a 24-hour marathon and sit there for 2 hours and almost get a lot of the information I need to start a channel, the thing y'all did. So what I love is the opportunity. If you really want a business, it's cost free. People say, oh yeah, you get this amount and YouTube take that amount. If you don't know, when you walk into most places, 7-Eleven and other business, those people don't own those buildings. They're renting the building. They're renting where they're located so they can make more money. And that's, instead of crying about what we're not getting, let's look at what we are getting. And that's what I love about that portion. But
and they have to pay to use the brand.
Say it again. So that's where that understanding, if you're going to be a business, have a business mindset. But I love the people that were way smarter than me. I realized how many intelligent people are out there. And it wasn't always about books and degrees and who went to this school. It was just so much knowledge. I mean, I went back not long ago when I revamped PBE, Points Blank Experience. I was like, how did I do this the first time? How did I meet all these people? You know, and it wasn't the viewers, but how did I meet all the content creators? So just the camaraderie. And then, like Wanson said, you know, being an OG, man, you talking about challenging. I just started messing with Chat GPT, and I don't even know if I got that right. You know, I'm about 2 years behind. So it was a huge challenge, but I welcome the challenge because I always want to be learning. So that's what I mean.
All right. Murph, what do you love about YouTube so far?
Well, I'm gonna come from a different perspective. I love seeing all the food I can eat. Now, on a serious note, I love. Now, on a serious note, though, I do love how it's like kind of piggybacking off of what Yolo said. It's so kind of like a one-all be-all. You know, outside of the news, you actually get to see other people's lives. You get to see how other people live. You get to see different cultures. With and I don't have to leave my house to do it. So I love that aspect, that I can bust out the bubble of my own circumference and see what the world really is like. So that's one thing I really, really do love about YouTube, and also what others have said too. But that's one thing I would point out for me. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can tell you most of you pretty much hit on everything, all of the ones that I had listed. And one of my main ones was being able to be creative with your brand, being able to actually expand your brand without leaving your house if you don't need to. When you think about people who went to school for marketing because they had to learn all this stuff, and then how much money had to be put into marketing just to get the word out about a brand, when you can just do that literally at home for free. Not for free, but whatever means you have in order to create that brand. If you if you was in a marketing company and you made a poster and it didn't look right, you had to go and put it up everywhere. And it's like, well, That don't work. Well, now you got to pay a whole bunch of money to redo it. Well, guess what? Now you just go in Canva, CapCut, or whatever it is, even Microsoft, and just create your own. And if you didn't like that, just tweak it and then put it back out. And guess what? Hit one button and it'll replace everywhere where you already put it. So the ability to create, to expand the brand, and also for me is also to learn a lot of things. I am a student by nature. I think I'll be a student until I go into the grave. I'm always listening, trying to learn new things, because I'm always trying to learn and then pass the word on to somebody else. And then which that part right there we'll get into with the stuff that you don't like about YouTube, but I'll get over there in a minute. And then
before you move on to the next topic, though, I want to debunk the easy.
The easy?
Yes. So Winston said that it's easy now for new creators coming along. It's not. So some genius came along and said, hey, YouTube, and their marketing, since you mentioned marketing, talking marketing and accounting. I'm sorry, I'm an accountant by nature. I have an accounting degree. So when you talk easy, no, somebody in the corner said, hey, y'all missing out on revenue over here. You need to find a way to close that gap so you can get some more revenue for a period of time before they hit that next level and take away additional revenue that we're getting. So when you hit 4,000, 1,000, now we're giving you everything. Well, now there's a period of time where you're not getting it all. We're just going to give you a little corner, but we're still taking our cut. We're still taking our little piece of that little pie that we were missing from creators that weren't big, as you say.
Right.
They still control the algorithm. They still control how your feed gets out. You can grind, push content to your blue in the face, but they control that.
Yeah,
they control that. That machine controls that push.
right.
And that push, in my personal opinion, is not the same. So easy, no, I'm gonna debunk that. I don't agree. It's
Okay.
not
You know what I told you yesterday?
It wasn't easy for you, and it's not easy for us. So I'm just gonna say they took an opportunity to say, "Hey, we can get some more coins from the below deck."
Right.
Let's go ahead and collect that while they grinding it out.
Right.
We still gonna catch a piece of whatever it is that they're doing.
Hey,
Right.
Yolo, I'm gonna hit you with another one, Yolo. I think as this economy get worse, it's not going to be no 1,000 to 4,000. You know how much money they're missing out, not with ads. If you notice, they started putting ads on people that aren't monetized. Did you know? You see that, Tanya?
The ads are always on there. It don't matter
on the replay.
Yeah,
It always has.
So
Even on when I first started, as soon
Well,
as
you
I
said
put
that-
out a video, they're playing ads. They get all that revenue.
So if you read the YouTube policy and procedure, non-monetized channels, which is another thing in there, I agree with what you said, Yo. It is true. If you're a non-monetized channel, YouTube are going to put ads on your video, and you will not receive anything from it.
Yeah,
that's something I think.
That's what I'm talking about. What Winston's talking about. Yeah.
That was something I think they did maybe 3-4 years. Was it 3-4 years ago?
Probably so.
Yeah, it was like 3-4 years ago they did that, where they came out with a policy change. Non-monetized channels, you will see ads that runs in your videos, and you won't receive anything from it. That was something I didn't agree, because it's like, for non-monetized channels, you're not giving them anything for it. I didn't agree with that.
She got that coupe glass. Little hater. Look, hater.
Look.
That was
Gotta
one
pick
thing
you
I
up.
didn't agree I didn't agree with. You put it as and person ain't receiving nothing from it.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so this is just, to me, it was just a cleanup. They like, hey, we are missing this piece of the pie. Let's
One thing I
get
do think they need to change,
Ooh.
which I would hope, is the percentage of money they take from you.
Oh, that ain't going nowhere.
Once you
If
get
anything, they
That
may
ain't
take
going
more.
nowhere.
If anything, they're gonna take more. I doubt
I
if
see
they
they're going 51.49 just to make you feel like you're the owner of it. I see them going, drop it to 51 and they go up to 49. I ain't got no crystal ball. That's just a business mind.
This is a business. YouTube is in the business of making money, just like
it's a marketing business. It is marketing.
It is
YouTube is nothing but marketing. It's marketing.
It's marketing. If you notice, even some celebrities have their own channels, doing their own thing.
Right. And all they got to do is show up and go, hey y'all, oh my God, I broke my nail today. Look at this. And 4.5 million views.
Yes. And so, okay, back on topic. Sorry, I couldn't let that go. I had to write my little notes, and then
I'm not saying when I say easy. So when I say easy, I didn't mean easy like it's easy to do it. I'm talking about in terms of the process of your marketing for your brand is in your control at any time, and it doesn't have to cost you thousands of dollars to do it, or even millions of dollars.
Yeah,
you mean
no, I wasn't debunking you. I was debunking Wonston.
Oh, talking about it's easier to do it now. Okay, I got you. Look, so.
Well, to piggyback, I would just say they gave us more tools to be able to use.
Now that's true. That is
what Wonston was saying, because it's not easy. You just have more tools. Yeah,
the tools are beneficial in the same way that they are beneficial for marketing. The more, the easier it is for you to get that content out, the easier it is for me to make more money off you.
That is true. That is true. Well, I'll put it to you this way. YouTube is going to promote YouTube, right? So if you were to look in, just go on YouTube and look at, I don't know if you can sort certain things by when you look at the high viewed channels or videos, I guarantee you there's not one video or whatever that promotes YouTube that is under thousands of views. Not one. I don't care how good it is. I don't care how amateur it is. I don't care how great it is. It's always going to be pushed first, because anything that's going to keep the people here is going to get pushed out in the algorithm. And I can't get mad at them. It's all this is about marketing, but it's visual marketing. Okay, that's just the way it is. I actually love the fact that you can also pivot with certain things with your brand and still evolve no matter what you do. You may be doing things this way today, and then you learn some things and then you pivot and you can still make things happen. In the marketing business, sometimes you got to shut it down, lose money and all that stuff before you can turn around and rebrand yourself. But that's not the case right now. So those are the things that I really, like about it. Does anybody want to expand any more on what they like about YouTube? I just so you know, I kept mine short because you all pretty much said everything else that was on my list. Every single last thing you said was on my list.
I just checked something, Tanya, and you were right, because that YouTube Journey series I had, because I'm talking about YouTube and they see I was serious doing more than one live, the numbers have gone up each time. I'm not saying, actually, I said the better stuff at the beginning. But it's the fact that they seeing consistency. I just checked, the numbers are going up. They're not no thousands, but hey, I'll take 3 extra ones if I can get it. 3 extra views.
How to get more subscribers on YouTube? how to beat the
Yeah, that's
algorithm,
right.
how to do this. Hundreds of thousands of views.
You know why? Because
Period.
people are always looking at that.
Yeah.
Yes.
People
Yes.
are always looking at.
And
I
YouTube
put
is
it to you
going
this
to
way.
push it, and YouTube is going to push it. All I have to do is do one teensy-weensy search on how to do something pertaining to a vlog, and I am flooded.
Yep. Comments
My
out the
box
woodwork.
or my personal views
Comments.
are just flooded. Like, dang, I need to start searching on some other stuff to get this out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But see, Yola, you got to look at it. It's how to get subscribers on YouTube.
Exactly. It's right.
It's helping them because you're
I'm
saying
agreeing with Tanya.
YouTube.
Anything that is YouTube driven is
Mhm.
going to push YouTube, just like Rod
Yep.
said.
Yep.
YouTube was in his title.
Yep.
Push.
Right.
And
So
it's
that's what
in the
gets
hashtags, it's in the description, it's in everywhere. It's in my picture. I got it everywhere.
Push it.
It's a look at here, boys.
I'm looking for a hat.
I got something for you.
Yep, they say push it because we get more people on this platform, we make more money.
Hey, there's
Exactly.
a young lady out there. There's a sister out there that looked like she typed her thumbnail with a typewriter, scanned it with an old school scanner, then put it on YouTube. And I'm telling you, she hitting like 15,000 views every time.
Let me tell you, that is the reason why Instagram, TikTok, when you put like announcements on there to bring you someplace else, they don't push those as hard.
They take it, what you call it, suspended, expelled. They did something.
No, they'll ban it, meaning it don't get pushed. It'll be like 3 views.
Mm-hmm.
3 views.
They cut
and that's
mine
it.
out. They cut my whole Facebook monetization off, and I didn't even know it.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
They cut off my Facebook monetization.
No. What? Because I don't really push on those platforms. I'm still trying to get this.
I tell you what, man.
I can't do more. I can't do more than 2 things at a time. I still work full time, and trying to push one channel at a time. So, what did you say about TikTok and Instagram?
I know that's familiar.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you repeat what you said?
I said that when you try to promote your stuff on Instagram or TikTok and you put the link and you got like the YouTube symbol and it said watch here live and it brings you to YouTube, they don't push it.
Nope.
They don't push it because people will use it. Let me tell you something. So I put you this way, just like vertical and shorts, it goes through a lot more people per second than a regular landscape video, right? On YouTube. We all know that, right? Well, Instagram and TikTok is the same thing. You're funneling through a lot of people at one time. So what people were doing was, well, I'm going to use that as my marketing to bring people to my long feed content over here at YouTube. So what Instagram was like, no, I'm not pushing you out. The only people that's going to see you are your friends. The people that are following you are the only people that's going to see you. And chances are they already know you over there. So you're not reaching any new people. Same thing on TikTok. TikTok would be like, no, we're not pushing you. You just going to go to who's already following you. We're not pushing you to new people. And that is the reason is because they don't want you going over there saying, go to YouTube. They want you on Instagram to put content to keep you on Instagram, keep you on TikTok. Same thing like YouTube. Have you downloaded one of your shorts to try to use it? Do you see they put the YouTube watermark on there now? Mm-hmm. Because I guess they was like, well, you're not going to upload to us. You're going to have to do the work to just upload it separately to Instagram and TikTok. We're not going to make it easy for you to upload it here and then just download and just share over to the other channels. We're going to make sure we put our watermark on there so it is not as easily done. Instagram, and when I saw that, I said, well, it prevents you from being easy to just post to all 3 or 4. So Now you got to go get an app that does it for you, where when you post it, it'll automatically post to all 3 or all multiple platforms or whatever. But yeah, that's how that is. Anybody else got anything that they love about YouTube? Because we about to go into what we hate about YouTube. I'm sure we could probably go on and then look, YouTube, don't be trying to shadow ban this. We giving you some constructive criticism, and y'all know we gonna be right about this.
It's that constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism. Damn it.
Well, we pointed out some good things.
Yeah,
and we recognize
let's name some more positive things.
That they revenue. We gave them some props and called them smart all at the same time.
I forgot one thing. I'm sorry I didn't mention it.
Okay.
What I love about YouTube, I was able to meet someone that gave me the information to start publishing my book. So had I not been on YouTube, I don't think I would have known where to publish.
Okay.
Network.
That's that networking.
That's that network.
That's that networking. Mm-hmm. That's that networking.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We about to go over to the other side. YouTube, don't shadow ban us. You need to send out positive stuff and you need to send out negative stuff. But it's not really negative. It's just our experiences. That's all. So I'm going to kick this one off. And then I'm going to hand it off to Fats and Tree. So they can be ready to talk about what they don't like about YouTube or maybe a YouTube process. So some of the things that I have are, and I got my notes, the algorithm. Let me make this clear. It's not that I hate algorithm. It's just that, love and hate just goes well. But it is very difficult to identify how to get things right so your stuff can at least be pushed out. Nobody's saying, I'm not about to say I'm not going to turn away some millions of views. But what I'm saying is, can you at least send it past the same 10% of my subscriber level? That's all I'm asking. Can you give me 1,000 plus, please? Because God damn it, I got over 2,000 damn videos posted. Can you give me a little more views? Like, push me out to other people. And the algorithm to me, and it's mainly because maybe it's just because I'm not knowledgeable of it. So that's why I'm giving you my experience. But those people who are familiar with it and they identified it, I think that I'm trying something and it's actually doing its thing. So I'm going to continue to see if it continues and compare it with the stuff that I'm not doing that process with, to see how those videos pan out and why these got pushed out so much. Like right now in my comments, this is going to make me go to my analytics, because literally in just today, I have over 300 some odd comments. I have not looked at them yet. I don't know which videos they're coming from, but they're coming from somewhere. And I guarantee you, one of whatever that video is, the views don't went up. So I'm going to look at that and see, well, which one is it? Something tells me it's within that damn cruise package video miniseries. I guarantee you that's where those views are coming from. My second thing is it's time consuming. It is, if you want to do it right. Okay. Anybody can just turn the camera on. Anybody can just put out whatever, right? But when you want things to be of quality, things that you know that you would want to look at, like I always say, if you can't turn around and watch your videos, what make you think somebody else want to watch your videos, right? You got to want to watch your videos. So if you're like TJ will look at our videos and he laughing at himself. He ain't here cracking up, stomach. I'm like, you just like looking at yourself. You like look at watching yourself. But that lets me know if he's laughing, then other people may be laughing, right? But it's very time consuming. with reaching your goals, reaching those subscriber levels, reaching the views, because it's like a balance. You know, I figured out I could get more subscribers going through shorts. But guess what? Those subscribers are going to fall off next year because they ain't going to be watching the long content, right? So you can go up with the subscribers, but they're not going to stay, right? Or do I work on views and do my long content, but then my subscriber count suffers? You know, so you have to do both. Then you have to promote. Then you have to share. Then you have to push out. Then you got to hope other people push you out. You know, so those are the two, but my top one is freaking gatekeeping. That's all I got to say. The gatekeeping gets nobody nowhere, because what sense does it make for you to know information you don't want to share it because what, you worried about competition? I can give you my recipe all day long, but it ain't gonna taste the same. I don't care what you do. It's not.
Every channel is different.
By side, do the same thing, and your outcome will not match mine, or vice versa.
Now, what I tell you, Tanya, I can show you my hand if I play domino, but you ain't gonna never beat.
You can't play it. You can't play it. So what you gonna do? Exactly. So those are really my top three. All the other ones that I didn't like before, I understand them now. So then they're not like I don't like them anymore. I don't love them, but I know it's just what you have to do. You know, like I used to say, well, why am I going to put out the same content 3-4 times, right? But if you put it out in different ways with a different message, it'll reach the different people, you know? So I understood that's the nature of it. So then I accepted it, but I didn't like it before. Not that I love it, but you can take a video that you made that has a lot of stuff and break it down into multiple little videos that cater and to focus on certain things within it to reach a whole nother group of people that are looking for that information. So anyway, those were my three. So I'm about to hand it over to Fats and Tree. What is it that you hate about YouTube?
I'm telling you, you hit it on the ball, like that gatekeeping. Because like you say, everybody's channel, even if I give you a piece of advice, it depends on your audience and where your channel go. No need. Right. There are other channels and other population that they look out for one another. Mm-hmm. There's another population that don't look out for each other, and that's us. You know what I'm saying? So we always trying to not help one another. If I know something, I'm gonna tell you. Mm-hmm. I put out a lot of shorts because I'm trying to bring up the subscribers. Mm-hmm. And I figured shorts is quicker for me to put them on. So if you put them on, you're going to get to subscribe. But that's short term. They're short term people. They might stay and they might don't. You understand? So I do it, you know, just to try to bring up and keep the channel irrelevant. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, we get into these spurs where we don't want to. And I got tons of stuff. I just get to a area where I just say, okay, I don't feel like recording, but again, or posting or editing or things like that. Mm-hmm. But yes, that gatekeeping is one of the ones that I really gets to me. Mm-hmm. And then you get burnt out quickly. You understand? Yes. You get burnt out quickly.
That burnout is serious.
Don't do it. Don't get yourself all burned out. Try to be consistent, but don't put pressure on it. Because that burnout, that pressure is going to really come to you. And you're going to be like, oh, I don't want to do it no more. Don't do it. Don't do it. Mm-hmm. Also, the sudden drops of views. Today, you might have these views. Next day, you might have, 400 views. And then it drops down to 350. You know, that sudden drop of views. I hate it, because I want to, if you come into there and you're subscribing and you want to be sincere to the channel, stay. Don't drop because you one incident, let it, stay around because you might get something that you might need. or you might go to this area where we've been, where you want to go and you don't know about it. So don't even, you know, that, and then the negative comments and the trolls. Ooh, gosh. I'm telling you.
Can we I'm gonna let you state your case. Can we talk about the trolls for a little bit? I'm gonna let me let Cass and Tree finish their piece.
I appreciate your comments.
She ready.
Engagement. Can you go back and like it, please?
Right.
And you know,
I got somebody tell me that the park I was talking about in London wasn't Regent Park, but another park. Bruh, I don't care. This is what the tour lady told me, the park we were walking through. So I said the park we was walking through from the tour lady.
I got one
now
today.
You telling me she don't know what park we walking through.
Oh,
Thank you for the engagement. I appreciate your comment. Can you go back and like?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Look, go ahead, Tree, because we're gonna touch on that troll situation in a minute.
And you know, I had one today that I put out a various of shorts that I put out. I put out like maybe 12 of them. One of them come on in today telling me, "Oh, that's just AI. Leave that stuff alone." I said, "Okay, I don't even entertain them because what? And if it is, that's what everybody uses. So what? You know?"
Well, it was enough to draw him to it.
Yeah. And then, last but not least,
thank you for your comment.
I know, right? Fake networking. Don't fake the network with me. Network and let me know what's going on. You know, fake networking.
Okay, well, give an example of fake networking, Tree.
You act like you want to help someone, and then when they ask you questions, you don't know. You got to find out. You got to get back to
them. So basically, you ain't know nothing to jump to.
Yeah. So just tell me, I don't know. You know, go to this with a noun because I'm new to it. You know, they fake networking.
Lord have mercy. Yes,
I done heard it all.
Okay, trolls and fake networking. I'm sure we can touch on that. Some serious.
So if there's anybody out there think we're talking about you, we are.
Oh, we are. He messing around, y'all.
No, he not.
We
Look,
are.
My grandmama said, if the shoe fit, wear it.
That's right.
If the shoe fit, wear it.
Dog will holler.
Every time.
I let her talk a little bit because she likes to curve it around the bush. I'm gonna shake the bush.
There you go, Fats.
There you go, Fats. I said what I said.
I said what I said. Exactly.
That was you too.
Said.
I mean, it's been times where, I mean, we thought our channel was really going and it was doing something, and we were starting to get people who were coming to the channel, commenting, and then they'll come back like the next week and be like, "Oh, we was told not to come back to your channel."
And they tell on you. Why? They tell on you.
And I'm like, why? But they would never give you the answer why. But it's okay though. I mean, it's okay.
That's some big stuff.
Who told? See,
it happens several times.
People really do that?
Yeah.
Yes. It happens several times.
We can write a YouTube.
But we're not mad about it because we know just, I mean, like you said,
who cares?
we are the most, we as African Americans, because that's all I see, we're the most forgiving people in the world. But we don't forgive each other. That's where the problem come in at. Everybody thinking a little tic-tac, oh, he didn't give me a piece of candy. So you're gonna hate on me for a piece of candy? Come on now.
Don't get Raw started, please. Look at it. I know.
Hey, I already got the engine cranked up, Tree.
Wait a minute, y'all. So y'all better hold on, cause Unc was over there right.
I've been doing a whole lot of writing.
I'm going to step out the way and let him go. Let him go.
Y'all warming him up. He's getting ready.
Oh man, I'm in third gear in the car. I'm stepping on the brakes to be quiet. But I think the one thing I hate, starting with what Tree just said, you know,
when you go to Fats was saying, when you go to a channel now, don't go to Rod or don't go to Tanya, don't go to Fats and Tree or House of X. Everybody ever don't go to their channel because I don't like them. And I think the biggest thing I hate right now are the clicks. The reason we can't grow is because all these little clicks going around.
We ain't in no click.
And excuse me, we just circle jerking.
Yeah.
We're just going in a circle here. But if you look at it, and I know quite a few big YouTubers, I'm talking about silver plaque guys or ladies or whatever, they ain't got no bunch of creators in their lives. They have a bunch of viewers.
Yeah.
If we have more viewers than we have creators, the chitter chatter will stop because the viewers ain't trying to hold us down. It's the other creators trying to hold the other creators down.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm actually working on right now. But then my biggest pet peeve is 365 rule. If you're not monetized in a year, and once they talked about at the beginning of this, they start taking you out. You may go change jobs. You may have a baby. You may get sick like I did. Anything could happen. And you know, at least me, when I was in the hospital 28 days, every day I was there, I lost 5 days worth of content creativity. My mind wasn't on creating content. So I was almost in a month, 9 months behind to get back in my groove. But 9 months, I've monetized PBE. I'm working on my third time and I ain't got monetized yet because I keep losing watch hours and losing subscribers. I'm not out there like he must have quit. He was here for a minute. He must have got a big opportunity. No, I got a big hospital bill. That's what I got, you know. So next thing. It's so many rumors on YouTube. When I say rumors, I ain't talking about who doing what. Like, oh, this changed, that changed. You got to go do this. You got to go do that. But don't nobody verify. So you got all these people telling all these people what they need to be doing. And I ain't gonna lie, I got sucked into it too. I'm holding video for 2 years and then I'm gonna put it out because that's what the people say. We used to verify because we had to verify because there was no, I'm not gonna say there wasn't clicks, but there weren't little people that could help you. There wasn't a PBT that could help you. There wasn't an Event Yours, a Fatcher Tree, a Yellow, whoever, a House of X. It wasn't these people to help you. So you had to go verify. Now, if 3 people said it's the gospel, let's do it. Let's spread it on our channel. And then we keep spreading. Then we keep spreading. And then next thing you know, we all doing the shit wrong. Excuse my language.
We all doing it wrong.
Yeah, because we done listened to all. We ain't verified nothing. Hey, how you get to see DC? Just drive east. All right, I'm on my way. You don't know what.
Rule number one. Rule number one in everything you do in life: trust but verify. Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Trust but verify everything.
And I think this been going on since the beginning of YouTube. We don't give people an opportunity until they get to a certain level.
Yes.
Yet it's so much knowledge man, it could be somebody that could hit 1 million subscribers. All they got to do is turn on the camera, but we don't give them an opportunity because they only have 5 or 20 or 50 subscribers.
Yes.
And then you got people like me, just because I got X amount of thousand and 2 million channels, I'm lost in 2019. Don't know what the hell is going on in 2026, but I think I know everything. Because I've been on YouTube a while. Yet YouTube has changed 58 times, and I'm newer than the new person because I ain't changed with the times. When I realized that, hey, I'm still a new guy. I'm gonna forever be a new YouTuber. I've been on YouTube a long time, but I'm gonna forever be a new YouTuber because YouTube is gonna keep evolving. And hold on, let me catch my breath. Now, another thing, y'all talking about pushing it out. If you look at your analytics, the impressions of 2022 are far less. The impression is when they used to push you out. In a 3-month time, PBT got pushed out 1 million times in 3 months. Now, I'll be lucky if I get pushed out 30,000 times in 3 months because it's more competition. It's more people. It's growing. So, and I'm trying to be, more realistic. I don't want to sit up here and say, I hate how this don't work. I hate how I could say that, but I'm talking about the bigger picture. Why, I keep saying in my latest live show, there's 240-some million people in America, but I got 4,000. That means I ain't even hit 1 million yet. It's a whole lot of people out there I could be reaching.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I going to try to hold House of X or Tanya down, and you put us all together, and we ain't even got a 500,000? We ain't got to hold each other down. Let's all build some ladders and keep building the ladder and keep building the ladder so we can all keep going. Don't every time I get 2 steps on my ladder, you want to get an axe and chop. I've been hanging out with Keisha too long. You want to get an axe and
You better leave Keisha alone.
I had
She gonna get you.
seriously though. We talk about it, but I think one of the things Facet Tree was saying earlier that I don't want to misquote him. We talk about it, but we don't be about it.
Yes.
Right.
That's all I got to say about it.
Okay.
All right, Rob.
All right.
Now let me go
All
get some
right.
blood pressure medicine since y'all got me hyped up.
Take it in the morning, Rod. Take it in the morning.
Look, I'm putting a pin in trolls, brand new channels not getting shown love. Those are the and the fake networking. Those are 3 right there. So I'm saying it out loud so I keep it in my brain, because after we done, I need to touch on those. But Big Murph, what are some of the things you hate about YouTube as a newbie in YouTube?
I mean, how can I come after Rod? He gonna lay down the whole law.
Right?
Nah, but
He ain't nobody.
one thing I would say,
Say it again, yo.
He ain't nobody.
I would say, yeah. One of the things that since I've started YouTube that I really despise is the pressure of content creating. And when I say that is you feel like you have to meet the standards of the people who are watching. And I get it. That's why you're creating it. But then on the flip side is like, oh my God, I feel like every video has to meet exactly what they want. And that's one of so far in my YouTube journey. And I was listening to y'all and I was sitting here and I'm like, oh my God, I guess I need to say I'm kind of fortunate because I haven't came across any trolls, knocking on wood. I haven't came across anybody, well, not that I know of, that's telling people not to watch me. You know, and I'm fortunate enough to have people around me, like, you know, Tanya, who invited me on the live just as an example, but more people who want to see me succeed, you know. But anyway, that's my biggest thing right now from what I've experienced that I really despise is the pressure of content creating.
Okay, the pressure of content creating. And that is also something that can also be unpacked as well. Because you'd be surprised. Because I'm just gonna be honest. I do look and I judge. I'm just letting you know. I do look and I judge. I look and then I just be like, that music too loud, or well, why they keep showing the damn ground? I can't see what the hell they looking at. I can't even. I want to enjoy it, but I can't enjoy it because you ain't showing me nothing. Or you excited. You hear somebody going somewhere, and you're looking, like Yolo said, you're looking for that information, and you get there and you got nothing. You don't know nothing no more than you did before you click play or join or whatever the case is. And that's my way. I judge that way. But let me tell you something. If I don't like the channel, I won't watch the channel. That's just after a while, I'd be like, okay, this is just the way it's going. So let me just spend my time watching somebody that's going to give me what it is I need. Either I need to laugh, I need to learn, or I need to listen. Those are my 3 L's: laugh, learn, and listen. You got to be feeding one of them 3: laugh, learn, and listen. And if I'm not getting fed that way, which is my reason for watching YouTube, then I can't watch it. I got to go where I'm fed, basically. No different than going to church, right? You could have 5 churches on your street, and people want to know why everybody going to that church. Well, because the pastor is feeding his sheep. Okay, so if you feeding the sheep gonna come, and they're gonna come and they're gonna listen and they're gonna learn and so forth, and hopefully they laugh. I love to laugh. If you funny, you can put out the lamest content, but if I'm laughing at the end, I'm watching. That's all I got to say. You can get by with giving me no information if I'm laughing when I'm looking at you. That's all I got to say. So I just want to put that out there. Okay. Okay, so who's left? YOLO and House of X. Who want to go first?
Okay.
Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. Okay, so number one, I love YouTube for the same. I hate YouTube for the same reason that I love it, and you just touched on that. Yes, it is a massive search engine. It is a massive video, vlog, shorts, anything you want to see about whatever you want to do, whatever you want to cook, whatever you want to eat, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to see. It is there. However, if I put in what is the best thing to do in Nassau, and you send me the first 5 about something related to Nassau, and then the next 5 is about the Grand Cayman. Bro, I didn't ask you
about the Grand Cayman.
I asked you about the Grand Cayman. I asked you about Nassau. But because I asked about Nassau and because it is either Caribbean or cruise related or whatever, it's gonna throw that in there in the mix and say, that's that almighty algorithm working for somebody to say, hey, watch them. And they're gonna throw their video out there because they're pushing their content, which leads me into the algorithm. So the algorithm pushes content that it sees fit. My channel is a travel channel. I am competing with thousands of travel channels.
Millions, trillions.
Yes, ma'am. I have a theme. I don't have a niche. I'm a travel. I travel everywhere.
Okay.
I don't have a niche, but I have a theme in association with my travel. However, that theme hasn't resonated or has been pushed out because they rather push out their people who have 100 or 100 plus content creators that push out the same content. The difference is the content is garbage. I don't want to see that. You're not telling me what I want to hear. You're just showing me a bunch of garbage and I don't want to see that. I want to learn that. I want to know that. So my channel, which is going to give you some, I personally think is going to give you some really good information about the place you're visiting and show you some really good tips and tricks and show you what the experience is like versus tell you what you think, what they think I want to hear about what that place is about. They'd rather push them because they have 200,000 subscribers or they are above and beyond or 1 million subscribers. Right. When, in my personal opinion, my content can be better. Mm-hmm. And that is disheartening because when I look at my views every week, I feel like I'm so excited. I get so excited every time. It's like every time I release a video, every single week when I release something new, oh my God, I'm so excited. And it does the same thing it did last week. Mm-hmm. But I will say that it is consistently doing the same thing it did. I get the same consistency, the same views, but then every now and again, something I put out a year ago will creep out. I put out a video about Tri-Rail. It didn't do that great when it first came out, but you know what? That mother is booming now. Mm-hmm. And it is tracking, consistently moving more and more. It is the highest viewed video. I say highest viewed in that I put it out a year ago, but constantly I have more views on it repetitively than any of my other old videos. Mm. And I like that concept because that tells me that what I'm doing is right. Yeah. The content that I'm putting out is right. And at some point, I will pop and I will
Right.
burst and I will come forth and everybody will see it. And that is my belief. And it's a good thing that it is not it's not my bread and butter. I still work full time. I started early because this is my potential retirement hustle. So I have some time to get it right or for it to pop because I think I've got it right. I've gone through a rebranding. So I think I'm getting it right. The type of content that I want to put out, I got a little sidetracked in the last couple of years. Like Rod said, it's that 365 rule sucks. I lost my brother right after I started my channel. Not lost him, sorry. He had a stroke. He's still alive, I promise. He on a ship. They on a 25-day coming from Australia. Love it. My brother had a stroke and I stopped. I stopped putting out content. I stopped because that's life. It's my family. I've already lost a brother. I'm in the middle of it. And so I stopped creating content for a while, 6 to 8 months. And then finally it was like, okay, let's get back into it. He's good. He's recovering. Now I'm ready to get back into it. And so I had to rebrand. And even then it was all about a FOMO. Well, all my fellow content creators or people who I watch are putting out this. They're doing more cruising. They're doing more of this. They're doing more of that. Last year, I had to stop. I had to refocus on what I wanted my product to be. It's slow. It is very slow. But it's a lot of work to what Tanya was saying earlier, to put out a quality vlog. It takes me a week to put that out working full time. The videos you see that I release every Saturday, the people who watch me consistently love them, but YouTube will not push it. And I don't understand why. I hate clickbait with a passion. And I don't want to put clickbait in my titles just to push the video out. So I'm real to the content and I'm real to the title and the thumbnail because this is what people are looking for. When you go to search this, I want you to be able to find it. Because when I go to search something, I want to be able to find what I'm looking for and not 2 videos on what I asked you for and 5 videos on the Cayman Islands. And I just use that as an example because it's not consistent. And so I imagine at some point or another, it will get better. But those are my biggest pet peeves: the algorithm, the 365 rule, and the fact that when I do a search, yes, you give me so much information, but at the same time, you give me a lot of misinformation that I don't really need and I didn't ask for.
So I want to piggyback off of YOLO. And YOLO, this is what I'm going to say about that. A lot of times the old videos do surface because people back then didn't know about it, now they do. And a lot of your international videos, a lot of people are not doing internationals. They're doing Bahamas, Caribbean, and all that. So that's why those videos are getting more than the international when they should be looking at more of the international because that's where the benefit is. So you're right. They don't push your stuff out because you do a lot of international stuff. And a lot of people don't want to, they don't know. London, Paris, they don't know because it costs too much for them to go. I'm gonna tell you, it costs. We went to Barcelona, we went to Greece, it $5,000-$6,000, okay? And a lot of people
it costs you the same amount of money to go on a it costs you the same amount of money to book Rockstar.
Exactly. Yeah. So they don't know. And because now, but no later, they'll know, and you'll start improvements in that area. Because you do a lot of good videos. I'm telling you, I'm going to London next year. And I'm looking at, I'm looking at all those videos. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. Going to France next year. Doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. So
funny you say that, because I had a travel agent friend of mine who made that comment. Like, I just booked one of my clients to go to London, and I need to send this content to her so she can see it.
That's right.
Because this is good content. And I don't have none. So I need to send this to her.
Yeah.
Or to them, rather.
So
I don't know
that's
whether it was him
so
or her. But
keep going.
They were like, I need to send this to my client.
So keep going. Don't give up. It's gonna.
Oh, I'm not. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing it out.
That's right.
And I'm gonna keep working it. Those are just some things that annoy me, because I'm so excited about everything. It's like, oh my God, because I'm reliving that experience.
Yeah.
And for me, that's gold.
Yes, right.
When I can relive an experience like going to London or going to Norway or going to Italy, like we just did, I'm reliving that video as I'm putting that content together. And I am reliving it, and what I'm speaking and saying, I truly feel. So, another content creator was like, "Oh my God, you hit the head on the nail when you describe being at St. Peter's."
Yeah,
there is no better description for the way you describe the Vatican. And she says, and the fact that it's coming from a person of color, we don't see that.
We don't see that.
And so it's inspiring, and I want to be inspiring. And that made me feel good, because it's not someone who I talk to every day. It was a content creator who I don't speak to all the time. And they put out really good content. And that meant a lot, that they would make that statement and make a comment on the video. So I appreciated that.
Hey, can I say something to you, Yolo? One thing, when I look at you, I see growth.
Yeah.
I see consistent growth. And I watched a YouTuber. I don't know the guy, and he made a good point. He said he don't care if you have 30 subscribers and you're getting 30 views. Every video. He said you have consistency. And
I do have consistency. I can say that. It is consistently doing the same every single week. I am consistent, but I'm looking for that.
Well, I tell you what, what you're looking for, I was looking for the same thing. I don't know the name of it either. I'm looking for that. But your level of excitement by every little win, I celebrate all wins. You want to see me have a fit? I just lost a subscriber during this. That's what I'm putting my avatar on. I had to have a moment. I celebrate every subscriber I get. So every time you get excited and you relive in a moment, just wait until you can look back at old videos and say, man, look where I am now compared to then. You're doing fine. Don't beat yourself up. You're doing great. Seriously.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And you guys make it worth it. The Rods of the world, the House of X's of the world. Leo, you inspire me every time you play in your games. You are so super excited about the interaction you have with the people you're playing with. These are things, and we're going back to that, and it's off topic, but you are inspiring. I love to see Fast and Tree live on Sundays, because you're talking about, hey, let's talk about travel. And then that's with, hey, I got a new bill. Yo, I want you to see my new bill or talk about my new bill.
I got a new one. I got a new one now.
Now that I'm in the mix, I got a new drink. And so that makes me feel so warm and bubbly inside, because it makes me feel like I've been accepted. And I know we talk about, I don't like clicks, but it makes me feel like I've been accepted into a community that can appreciate me.
That's right.
So he wants to show his new beard, since y'all know that said something.
You want a different one? Samuel Adams, the bomb? Is that what it's called?
Cherry
I like
bomb.
Samuel
Cherry
Adams. What is
bomb.
that? Cherry bomb?
Look.
Is that a sour?
I haven't tried it yet. I'm gonna try it on Sunday.
Oh,
Lord have mercy.
I will be there.
So, Watson Leo, what do you hate about YouTube?
Well, before I get into that, because I don't really have much, maybe two things or maybe one, but I want to give you your flowers while you're up here, Tanya. And the reason I say that, like Ron said earlier about changing and moving on once YouTube grows, I'm someone who doesn't like change, so it's hard for me to listen. Lately, I've been trying to think differently and go, okay, you guys are also, me and Watson are a brand, but I also have a brand with my channel. And he has a brand channel. It said, if you're going to lead your team, sometimes it's okay to listen to other people. Not everyone is trying to lead you in the wrong direction. Mm-hmm. So lately, I've been listening to you, and I was like, okay, I must have like mad love for Tanya, because every time you say to do something, I try it and it works. And I'm like, okay, she knows what she's talking about. That's why I did the features. I was like, let me switch it up. Let me switch the thumbnails, the features. Let me go live a little more. Let me get back into fully loving YouTube, because I got turned off for a while. I was like, ciao. But you know what I mean? When you meet people, they turn you back into it. So YouTube is fun. But getting to the question that you had said, I don't really have too much that I don't like about YouTube, besides people not sharing. That's my biggest complaint.
The gatekeeping. Mm-hmm.
And the reason I say that is because everyone's quality is different, but when you have 1,000 subscribers and you can't even get 100 shares, it does affect you, because it's like, okay, yes, this person not like my quality of my video. I don't know how to make perfect content like somebody else, or that person over there. I know how to do mine. And I think with YouTube, we don't call each other enough to go, hey, let me help you. I like what you did here, but let me help you in this area. And we're losing that as we're growing on YouTube. And I'm going, man, do people realize everybody out here is going in different directions? Like, help each other, because you're going in the opposite way if I'm going, but I might have something you can work with, and you might have something I can work with. So sharing to me is like my biggest pet peeve. It's like, we got all these people we know, and sometimes you can't even get 10 shares. It's like, what in the world?
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's like my only thing is the sharing.
Okay. Wanston, you got a laundry list over there.
Okay, so it's a thing that a lot of people don't know. And Leo was sitting here while we was mute. He said, "Why you keep tapping the pen?" Because
Because Mary always got to drag something.
when
You can't never
I
get a short speech.
try to get like I want to speak and it's not my turn, I get to fidget and I try to I use it to keep my thoughts. So I agree with that.
Okay.
And my dislikes about YouTube, first, they don't give you a manual of when you start. You have to figure out everything yourself. One thing I hate about the black and brown people, because I'm saying the black and brown people because you're not going to get it from the other community. They're going to stick together. They're going to help each other. The black and brown people, we have this thing where if we have 1,000 above or 2,000 above or whatever number above, we think if Event Shores is subscribed to It's Me Wanston, she only supposed to be subscribed to It's Me Wanston, right? What you have to understand, it's a subscription. They can watch YOLO, they can watch Rod, they can watch Fashion Tree. It's up to them to watch who they want to watch. So I hate the fact that people do that and not understanding that they're just a subscriber and it's a viewer coming to watch your content. If your job is for them to gain value from your channel, to keep them gaining value to continue watching your channel. But people are stuck in this mindset where, if I help this person, I'm going to lose the view. No, you're supposed to step your game up so you can keep them watching you.
Right,
That's the
right.
whole aspect. Then another thing I hate.
Use the word dislike. Hate is such a strong word.
People
Well, hate
see,
is on the screen, so he's
is
good.
it?
people see this super chat and this membership thing because listen, just because somebody get a super chat, just because somebody get a membership and everything, does it like don't hello, it's just a donation. The person that super chat them, the person that joined the channel, gained value from that particular person. It doesn't mean anything. That means they gain value from watching that channel. They get blinded. They stop coming to your channel. They stop sharing you. They stop doing all of that. There was one particular time I was so upset when I used to see people that I supported go to somebody else. I would be in here ranting and raving. And I'm like, how is it I support these people? And then I see you somewhere else, but I just dropped a damn video, but I don't see you. And I hear you. I kid you not, there was one time I was paying membership $70.
Back in the beginning. Humble beginning.
$70 was coming out of my bank account. I don't ask for a merchandise. I don't ask for anything. All I ask for you is to show up for me the same way how I show up for you. That's it.
Honestly, I think people, and this goes for everybody on the screen and everybody watching the replay,
So
people need to vocally express stuff without everyone taking it offensively, if that makes sense. If
Yeah.
you like this person's channel, but you may not like something on the content, call them and go, hey, don't do this, or don't say that, or work on this, so that the person comes around. Because when you don't see people, you don't know what to think. And it confuses the person. Like, I used to get so mad back in the days. Oh, my God. But I grew up.
People have this way. Oh, if YOLO can edit better than Watson, I'm not going to Watson channel because YOLO can edit better than Watson. The hell? So you're just gonna stop watching me?
That's what I said. It's okay that
YOLO can edit better than Watson. But why not teach Watson what program that you're using to help Watson elevate his channel?
Yeah.
And if this particular banner looks better than whatever, and so forth and so forth. Now, back to me calming my voice down. This is why I appreciate people that maybe if we have our little kiki talks and then we talk about YouTube on the thing and like, okay, what are you doing? What's going on? I appreciate those phone calls. It took me a long time for my personal channel to get a logo, to get an intro, to actually, feel where my ground and my foundation where I want to be.
But YouTube is like the analytics is like two-tone. You'll have a video that does good, whether it's cooking, gaming, praying, lives, whatever, and you'll try to duplicate that video or do something similar and it won't work. And YouTube doesn't even explain what you did right in this video that you didn't do right in this video. And I think that's confusing.
Hey, Leo.
I did a Remy Mom video, and it skyrocketed. But I asked it in a question form, like, what do y'all think of Remy Mom? And then I gave my opinion. And the comments came in, and we were having genuine conversations. And I was like, oh, this is cool. But then I tried to make the same video again with Lil Kim, and it didn't go that high. And I'm going, isn't Lil Kim like a more famous rapper than Remy? Like, and I don't know if it was because Remy was out at that time, but it's like I used to study stuff like that and go, well, how can you duplicate the same success that you just did on one video? And the analytics tells you, but it doesn't. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Like even with the gaming, my analytics told me which I don't know if this is true or not, that my audience is on at 4 o'clock. And I'm going, aren't people that work at 4 o'clock? So I told Watson, I said, I must have a younger demographic that is watching me at 4 o'clock. Because I said, ain't no grown people watching no game at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
You'd be surprised
Like my daughter.
that watch videos at 4 o'clock, even though we're at work.
Yeah.
I have this playing in the background while I'm testing, while I'm doing whatever it is that I'm doing, doing my meeting invites, whatever I am working on, I am listening to this in the background. So it's playing. So yes, that may be people watch during.
Yeah.
I mean, think about the number of people that go live during the day.
Mhm.
That's why I don't go live at night, because the House of X is at night. I
People
was like,
are
well, all 3 channels can't go at night.
I also want to touch on what Wanston was saying. A good friend of mine told me people watch people watch different channels, or people watch the channels they watch for different reasons.
Yeah.
And I truly had to sit back and think about that statement, because in a way I felt the same way, like, well, if I support you, you should support me. But then again, I don't really expect that, because what I watch certain channels for is for that content or for that fun or that what were your 3 things?
The excitement.
Listen, learn, and laugh.
Yeah.
Listen, either I'm listening, I'm learning, or I'm laughing.
That's
and
right.
that I can tell you right now, I have 5 channels that I religiously watch their video drop every single Saturday and Sunday morning. They drop. They are not, 2 of them aren't even US based. They're not even US based channels. They're UK based channels. And I watch them every single week. Clockwork, whether they're playing in the background while I'm working or whether I'm actually watching them because I want to see what they're doing, cooking, or what location they're at. It doesn't matter. I want to watch them because for me, that's my entertainment. I watch Parker's on the Goes live every single Thursday. I am in there live religiously most weeks. If I'm not out of town, if I don't have something else to do, I'm in there live. That's my entertainment. If I'm listening and learning, I'm watching other channels, whether it's something similar to this or something else. There are other channels that you just want to support because you want to support your people, period. That's your family or your family niche, and you want to support them. You know, I'm not an avid gardener anymore. I used to have a patio garden during the pandemic, but I don't have that anymore. So I had a whole bunch of gardening channels that I watched. I learned a whole lot about gardening. Well, guess what? And homesteading. So guess what? I watched Just Asking for a Friend because, she brings back those memories from 2020 when I was stuck at home watching all the homestead videos. I can relate to her. So I support her because I like what she's doing with her channel. I support Rod because I like what he's doing with the community and showing everybody, hey, you ain't got to go to the grave, bro. Or you ain't got to live day to day or check to check or one check away from bankruptcy. You don't have to live that way. I watch Tanya every day because guess what? I like to drink. So I watch her because that's what I like to do. Yeah. I like other channels that travel. So everybody likes different things and we watch different channels for different reasons. And that is the true purpose of YouTube. I watch Big Murph because I love his energy.
Oh my God. Yes.
Energy. I love his energy. I can't say it enough. His energy when he was doing his star. And I'm like, when you think about it, hindsight, like, why am I watching Murph just walk me down this plank? I don't walk 50 times. But he's like, oh my God. And it is so refreshing.
And his facial expression.
Yes, it was
those facial expressions be having me dying.
Yes, that
He's excited because he finally got to that point. Okay, he got to that point.
And
refreshing. And even to see him now when he's doing more of his lifestyle stuff, them trying new foods with his friends, it is entertaining. I love to see it, and I am there for it. It is what it is. And so I'm not going to crucify somebody who I watch that don't watch me. Maybe I don't bring Maybe I don't give them something they want to see. Maybe the type of content that I present is out of their reach, or they're just not interested.
I don't think
Everybody
that.
is not interested in world travel.
I don't think that. I think that you'd be surprised. People aren't interested in things that they don't know about, that they haven't tried. The one example I always give is my sister, right? My sister has always been like, I don't need all of that, because she used to always think I was extra. I don't need all of that. And I'm like, well, you say that because you ain't never had none of that. So let me let you have some of it, experience some of it, and then you tell me you don't need none of that, right? So this is a simple example, but it's true. If you ever see her on a live and you're in the comments, ask her about it. She'll tell you it's true. She was a true, I only drink Moscato wine, period, point blank. Her liquor, not really liquor. It was Moscato and Remy. Okay, Remy Red and Moscato. That's it. That's all she drank. Everything else. So when she was in between getting her house from one house to the other, one was closing, she's getting the other house. Her and her family stayed here. Perfect time for her to go to wine club with me, right? Took her to wine club with me on Thursdays. That was a lot of Thursdays. Now you can give her Moscato. She like, oh yeah, that's good. Where's my Malbec at? Where's my bourbon? Where my whiskey? Where my Crown at? And she's smoking a cigar. I'm like, hold up. You grown now. You grown.
Yes, Bonnet is grown because I ain't even smoking no cigar.
Now. So when I look back and I go, oh, excuse me, what happened to Miss Moscato from Olive Garden specifically? That was the one she liked. I was like, what happened to that? She was like, I like it, but ooh, this Malbec. Ooh, that's all I drink now is this. And now she whiskey and bourbon and scotch and her cigar and everything. And I said, you see what happened? So now I'm trying to get her to go on a cruise. She's never been on a cruise. She keep giving excuses to why she can't go. I personally think that once she experienced the expansion of stuff and she realized, if I like it, I'm going to want to do it. And so do I want to keep up what I have to do it? And I think that if she gets exposed to that piece, she going to be pissed off if she can't do it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I think it is the thing. So back to your channel. And I said all of that just to say, some people don't know, but your videos will show it to them a different way. Yep. Because I'm sorry, I can look at other channels and I don't care. Sometimes it's about the messenger. I'm just going to say that. Sometimes it's about the messenger. You can get 3 people deliver the same message and you may only relate to whatever's familiar to you. Okay. If you already know that someone of certain cultures go to Europe and explore this, it's not exciting. It's like, yeah, I know you go, y'all go all the time. But if you start seeing people who you may not be or may not even know go, and they're coming back saying, you need to go, let me show you how to go, then they may go, okay, maybe I need to go. I might need to go with a couple of people because I ain't going by myself because I'm one of them chicks. I'm one of them folks that think, now, yes, I know I'm of the higher weight limit, so I know ain't nobody trying to snatch me up like on taking or nothing like that because I'm too heavy for them to just snatch me up, right? So, but I'm just like, I would not go by myself. YOLO has a bunch of courage. She goes by herself, and I'm like, I look at movies like Hostile and all of that stuff. I'm too worried that somebody gonna snatch me up, drug me up. I'm gonna be on human trafficking, and they gonna cut out my organs to sell it on the black market, all that type of stuff. But when you start seeing more people, as I became more traveled, I'm like, it opens up opportunity for you to say, well, maybe I need to go here. Maybe I need to go there. I see other people who are of my culture going over there, and they're saying that it's just as nice. So I need to explore that. So I don't think that there are people that just don't want to watch your content. I think that they have to warm up to it because it depends on what your audience, who your audience is. And I think it's either one or the other. Either it's people who go all the time, so they're watching it at certain times of the year so they can prepare for it. Or you get people who don't go and they're like, should I even watch it? Like, how much should I watch it? And if I do watch it, how much am I going to watch it? Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to go. So I think that, and most of the time people don't go because they may feel like it may be too expensive, right? Because they look at the airfare, but then what they got to understand is sometimes the airfare may be expensive, but when you go over there, it may not be as expensive to do what you do. So it balances out to the same amount of money.
And
it's
see,
just
this
that
is
in the
where-
Bahamas, it's cheaper to get there and it's more
This
expensive.
is where
I mean,
a channel
you know.
like Rod comes into play, because
Right.
he teaches you about your finances. He teaches you how to use those points on those cards y'all charging to go to the grocery store and eat out every other week. You can use those points to travel. He's
Mhm.
teaching y'all how to do that. And if you put together that correlation, it puts things in a better perspective when you understand that. And so sometimes you can't just watch one particular subject or
Ooh.
one particular type of content. You have to broaden your horizons a bit. So
Mhm.
I don't watch just travel content. I watch food channels or mukbang, if you will, but I don't watch a lot of US mukbang. I eat that every day. I want to watch what somebody else is eating where I want to be later on.
So, like snails
I'm
and
just
stuff?
sitting in that. So I want to see different types. When you're watching YouTube, you're looking at, or the average person, not just me, the average person is looking at, in my personal opinion, is looking at where they envision themselves being next year, or what their plans are for the rest of the year. They're planning. So when you're planning, these are the channels that you're watching, not the channels that you're watching just to support. I'm talking the channels that you're truly interested in. Those are the channels that you come back to every single week because you want to see what they're dropping, not the channels of your fellow content creators. I'm talking about yes, they're all content creators, you're a content creator, but the channels who you are truly just a viewer on. You don't have any connection with them at all.
Right.
You're just watching them. And so that correlation, it comes full circle when you're looking at your content and what you're putting out, and the value of another content creator and the influence they have on you. So my content is about travel. I've never correlated or never crossed that line to say, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all how to use these points over here so you can travel more. That's not my niche. That's not my thing. My thing is to show you what I did, what I ate, what I drank, what excursion I did. I want to show you that because my channel is about experiences. And these are the things that, and those, that path less taken. When you're out living, I'm on the go. And YOLO, because Yolanda is my name, I'm talking YOLO experience. You only live once experiences, bucket list experiences. And that is what I want to bring. Just like Rod wants to bring you, hey, let me show you how to save your dollars. Let me show you how to make some more money. Let me show you how to invest that coin. Let me show you how to make that coin work better for you. just like House of Entertainment is trying to show you, hey, let's be entertained. I love that I like y'all old song. It's staying entertaining. I'm sorry, I just do. But that is the niche. All the niche stage left. Yes. So when you're looking at Big Murph, who's new and coming up, he's like, hey, I'm all about the experiences of life, and wherever that takes me. With that Century, they're talking about travel as well, but from a travel agent perspective. Hey, we have the travel agent corner over here, and this is what we're doing. This is where we're going, and we're showing you all of our group cruises and all the things that we're doing, so that it influences you to want to do those cruises and travel more.
And they be going places.
Yeah.
All the time.
I just want to put that out there.
They are actually out more than me.
Let me tell you something.
They always talk about me. No, y'all got more countries under your belt than me.
Let me tell you something. Literally,
this weekend we're going to Costco.
No, I ain't talking about that. There was recently, like, Tree had listed where they was going, and I'm like, they was just here, then they went here. I said, you know what? I said, I'm gonna have to look up where the hell they going in the future, because I'm gonna have to catch one of those. Because every time I turn around, I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, y'all Barcelona, Italy, Rome, Greece, everything. I'm like, wait a minute. They going everywhere. But then look, every time you turn around, well, I don't know. I have to see. I gotta get a babysitter. But then they be gone for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 weeks. I like, well, God dang. They be gone. And I'm talking about living it up. Living it up out there. I said, I gotta catch me a Fats and Tree cruise. Yes, we going on the one in July, but I need to catch one of them other ones that's coming up, because y'all be gone and you be saying it like on a sneak tip, Tree. You be like on the live, you don't really talk too much about it. You mention it just a little bit, and then at the end, then she rattle everything off, and then I said, wait a minute.
Oh, that thing show you everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
It's saying having connecting trouble.
I said, oh, they gone for real over
but
the
on this side, they might not be frozen.
No, not House of X.
We hear y'all now.
Yeah, we steady talking.
We hear y'all now. Don't say that you.
I know, right? We playing our House of X, not them. We trying to see who frozen.
Before I forget, Tanya, damn y'all long-winded. Before I forget, you know I'm old over here. Hell, I forgot half the things I want to say. I want some good stuff. They wants to, man. Do me a favor, bro. Go and look at my recent numbers. I had the same thing you and Leo are going through. I was so worried about people not watching me. Then I look at who was watching me, or let me say who wasn't watching me. It was blatantly obvious when I came back out of the hospital and everything else. It wasn't that my numbers were going down. People were blatantly on purpose not watching me because they had heard of PBT. They had heard of Robert. They hadn't seen me in action. So what I did, if you see these numbers rising, you know what I did? The biggest help I had, I erased some of the hard drive in my head and not worried about those people. And I focused on people that don't expect me to be in their content. I focus on people that don't have channels that I gotta like. I gotta share and subscribe. I had a whole different mindset. And it's a lot of people out there saying, damn, how's he doing this? They ain't seen nothing yet. I ain't even started up yet. When I'm dropping bombs from 4 channels every day, 5 days a week, and then choose whether I want to do it on Saturday and Sunday, I'm only using a third of my time right now. I'm still kicking it the other 2/3. And I'm going to let the haters hate. You ain't got to share me out. You ain't got to like. But, you know, I saw a thing on Instagram the other day said, hey, they might not be liking it, but they keep on watching you. And then I made a mistake recently. I made the biggest mistake of my career saying how many hours I needed to get to 4,000 and how many subscribers, because everything went down. The haters started hating even harder. And you know what? I stepped on the gas even more. I reached out to contacts from 21, 22, 23, all the way up to 26. And I'm about to bring them out one by one. And I say, you know, there's so many people that are going to
Tanya's channel. They want to judge her. They come to my channel. I don't go to nobody's house, tell them they need to get a new couch because this one's uncomfortable. Hey, I'm gonna sit on the couch that's in there, or I'm gonna get my black butt up and leave. That's how I feel about my channel. You don't like it, hit the escape button and go to another channel. But stop worrying about, because I'm gonna tell you, man, the better you get, the smaller your likable people that you know, they're gonna like you even less. Find them people that don't know you.
But you know what? That goes back to one of the things that I hate or love about it is I hate the fact that you have people in YouTube who they want to look and build their own idea about what you're doing, how you're doing, where you're doing, and all of that stuff. Not realizing that all they see is the outcome. They don't see the work that's put in. And when you do share and show the work, now they scared. Now they like, oh, well, I ain't trying to do all of that. I'm not trying to do all of that. Okay, well, sorry, but this is what needs to occur. So that is that's one of the things that some people think, oh, it's so easy. Oh, all you got to do is do this. But then what they don't realize is you don't know what work goes into building this product that we're talking about. You may only see 20, 30 minutes of this thinking, oh, well, I can just go and, okay, I'm going to use everybody on here channel. They may say, oh, well, my son play video games every day. That ain't nothing. Okay, well, first off, it ain't just about playing the game. What game are you playing? What type of competition of the game is it going to be? Who is your audience? Are they going to watch it? When are you going to watch it? And how are you going to portray it? Because guess what? Just like Leo, understand that there are people who they watch just the game being played. And then there are people who like to watch people playing games and commentating on it. You will find that there's a lot more gamers who like to hear other gamers or someone talking crap to somebody else while they playing, because it reminds them of when they got their homeboys or their homegirls here playing the game with them, and they playing and they fighting each other and they talking crap or whatever. It reminds them of that when they don't have their friend with them, right? So that's one. Then they may look at Wonston and may go, oh, well, I get up and cook breakfast every morning. What's the big difference? I just turn the camera on. Well, not necessarily. What are you going to cook? Do people want to care what you cook? What you going to do? Cook steak and eggs? Well, guess what? Every steak and eggs is just like every steak and eggs. You're going to need to put a little spin on it. Well, then that's what Wonston do, right? So then those things take some sort of strategy to say, this is what I'm going to present on my channel because someone wants to see it, basically. Okay. YOLO's giving international travel on a whole nother level, giving you your information and history together, not one or the other. So you ain't got to just go to the travel channel and then go to National Geographic to hear about the rest of it. You just go to her channel and you hear a little bit of both, right? So that's the part that they don't understand. That takes time too. How do I put this together and deliver this visual so you can feel what I felt when I went there? Okay. Then you got Rod. They may say, oh, well, he's just doing what his profession is anyway. He's doing it. No, just because he can deliver the information doesn't mean he didn't do his research, and he got to keep up on stuff, update stuff change, laws change, things change. He got to keep up on that to keep delivering information to you. Okay, so that part, and even the podcast piece of things, you can't just bring everybody on the channel, because you may bring somebody on the channel that'll just tank your damn channel all the way down. So you gotta walk, okay, yeah, it would be good to have this person, but can I really have this person up here? I don't think so. So let me be strategic about who I'm putting up here so the people can connect with. And then you got Murph. Murph is like, I'm living my best life. Whatever y'all say or whatever. Okay, well, I could just turn my camera on Yeah, but do you have his personality? That's just a natural thing. That's just come to him. He don't have to strategize. It's like, this is just me. I'm sorry, Murph. Murph, you just easy. Meaning you're easy, like all you have to do is turn on the damn camera and just be yourself, because I'm telling you, that's what's getting you your views and your support. Is the people are coming to see you.
Yeah.
They are coming to see you and whatever you're doing, because you're gonna make them laugh. You might learn a little something, but primarily they gonna laugh because you're gonna make it interesting and entertaining. And that's also with House of X. See, I talked about their channel separately, but House of X, you're going there to laugh and listen. They're gonna throw in a couple of serious little things, but overall, it's their whole dynamic of how they work together. You going there to laugh for House of X, but you going for a purpose for Yo, it's your boy Leo, and a purpose for Yes, it's me, Wanston. Honey, did I get that right?
Leo, Leo, what do you tell them? What did you say? Go ahead, Shirley. What you call them?
Miss Mary.
Miss Mary.
All right. Miss Mary. Hey, House of X. I was at y'all channel 2 nights ago. I had a rough day, was tired, and I just wanted to laugh. I didn't go to the new videos. I went back. Clicked on oldest. I found right when I knew Leo had me cracking up at work every day, getting me in trouble. I went to right when him and Wanston was getting me in trouble and having me laugh. And I think y'all used to go live on Saturday nights, I believe. Yeah. I messed up. I forgot to come and say, hey, I'm here. But you never know when a person's watching. You never know when somebody may go back and remember when. Like Michael Jackson, remember the time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Individual challenge, then I went to House X. I'm like, man, this is Dapper Lux. I even got me a bag of popcorn. I ain't gonna be this.
You don't know what people want.
Yeah.
They need that outlet. You don't know what they
And put the old song back, man.
Okay, well, see, speaking about the
Hey, Wanston, you owe me some money too, Wanston. You remember when I came up on your 2-year anniversary and they had me singing your super chat song, and every time I say it, Wanston was getting paid. That's the type of fun we used to have. And this was a hard song. It ain't the one y'all heard. Wanston was a hard song.
I know. So,
you had the remix. So
yeah. So changing the theme song, it was like a debate.
It wasn't a debate. You like to listen when you like to listen, Miss Mary. I said change the song 3 years ago. Miss Mary didn't hear me when I said it. Because, you got to, keep going. So I was like, okay, well, maybe we need a new theme song. He want to wait 3 years later. Now we got a new theme song. Child.
Yeah. So
what made you change it anyway? Because I remember us saying, why don't you do a super chat song?
Yeah, well, yeah. But because we were doing the new season.
Yeah, we were getting ready for season 6. And the song wasn't ready in time. It was supposed to be like, Rod was supposed to that was supposed to be the song for that interview.
Yeah.
And it wasn't ready in time. So it's like, okay, we'll just have to wait until the song is ready.
So we were supposed to do Rod's interview, debut the song that particular day. But it wasn't ready. And
season 6 was supposed to be like new music, new theme song, new banner, new fireworks, WrestleMania, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
That's what we were going for.
Okay.
And then because
I think we hit some pieces, not everything, but we hit some pieces.
So it got on pause because we had to switch producer.
Okay. Well, I like the new song. I just want y'all to stop cutting it short. Like, let it play. Either you're gonna let it play in the beginning, play in the end. I like the way it flowed on this last one that y'all had.
Yeah.
Because the song is catchy. It still says entertaining, right? It may not be the original, right? I don't think that will ever die. That's gonna be y'all staple. That's your song. I don't care. It's not retired. Just say it's just on the back shelf for a little while.
Yeah.
But I think that maybe you can make that y'all super chat song or whatever.
So, but see, what people don't know, when we stay entertaining, we had that song since we first started the channel. Like we used to sing it in the videos.
Yeah, when we made the company channel, because he came to me and was like, we have to do another channel. The guy said the website has to go over the channel. So I took the majority of my content and just brung it over to Outlet and turned everything up on 10. Yeah. So that's where all the songs came. I was doing all of that before I became a gamer. And I was like, okay, well, if we have to do a third channel, I'm going to just take some of this and mix it with that. And everyone liked it, so we just kept it going. I just kept everything over.
The new song make me want to twerk. That's all. The new song make me want to twerk. So I like that. I like it. I like it. It's different, but I like it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That part.
So this group wants the old song. We want the old song.
That is gonna always be my jam.
But hold on, YOLO. Let me hear you sing it, because that's that part right there. After they finish, stay entertaining. Everybody can't do that next part. They mess it up. So I want to know if YOLO can. Go ahead, YOLO. Say your part. Hold on. Go ahead, do it. No, don't play it. Don't cheat.
Entertaining. We stay 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 entertaining.
Okay,
I mean,
see,
it just flows.
See, now you off by a beat. I'll be listening to it, and I hear TJ singing, and I'm like, you ain't saying it right. You ain't saying that part right.
You know what?
All right, Tanya, let's do it. Go ahead.
Treasure box.
We stay.
Don't be criticizing. You ask.
And we say entertaining, and we say entertaining. We stay. You gotta say that we. You gotta say that we before say entertaining on the second part.
Syllable. I'm sorry.
Lord mercy. Now it was gonna be like.
It is still my favorite. It is legendary, and I like it.
See, once and everybody here trying to sing it right.
The new song is nice. It's lit. Like Tanya said, it's nice. However, I still like the original.
Thank you. But that was thinking it. Do we stay entertaining? That was it started like that, and when we gave it to the guy, we told him, he took out some stuff and kept what we wanted.
Yeah, if y'all ever watch me and I whenever we do this, that's from my.
That actually reminded me, because I was like,
way back in the day.
We have this channel
because
that's the legacy form.
We were trying to figure out how we gonna open the video. What were we gonna say before we actually started the video? So that was like our icebreaker before we actually.
Yeah, when we made the House of X, it was more of the catchphrases and making people laugh and singing the songs and entertaining and
Yeah, but this, I think where we was going is all about entertainment. So wherever we go, we could be.
I just wanted something with a hip hop beat. I was like, we entertain and drag. I was like, we had this for so long. You know what I mean? So I was like, can we like change some of this?
Well, I like it, but I told y'all I wanted to touch on the trolls.
Oh, let me take about the trolls. So
we had trolls. We don't really have trolls.
We had trolls, but we don't have trolls. I don't know if you guys.
I remember there was one line we had trolls.
Hold on.
Everybody talking at the same time.
Wait a minute. Hey, Murph, did you talk about what you hate about YouTube? Because we took over. I'm sorry. We as Rod said, we long-winded over here.
So
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
They go to sleep, YOLO. We over there knocked out.
No, Murph, you can turn your camera back on. Let's see if you're Wi-Fi friendly now. It don't like it.
No.
Well, I switched. I switched to the Ethernet cord, so hopefully it worked better.
Okay, yeah, we can hear you. It's a little delay, but you did say what you hated about YouTube, didn't you? Okay, it's a delay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I got it now.
I said the pressure of content creating.
That's right. That's right. He did say his part. Trolls. So I know Wanson is revved up right now. When we just I said trolls and he just jumped.
Trolls. I don't know many of you guys know about the beef sector in YouTube. So you
You
know
said the what?
beef sector.
So
Beef sector.
Yeah.
What the hell is a beef sector?
there's a lot of different
wanna
sectors
know.
on YouTube.
There's a lot of different sectors on YouTube. You got your mukbanging, you got your beef sector, you got your gossip sector, you got your blog sector, you got your travel sector. So,
Chad, when you meet a lot of people, they go into the game.
basically, how we found out where the trolls come from, we met a friend of ours, which is called Life with Jamila. Thank God for her because she actually gave us her lawyer so we could legalize our company. So she basically used to bushwatch the beef sector.
You said bushwash. Okay, go ahead.
So what they do is they pick on other creators and like they go searching for their documents and places where they are. And there was even one time where they called the people on the people on a lady for her kids. Yes, that's how messy it really gets. So
Are you
these,
serious?
yeah, it gets messy like that.
Hey, Tanya, check your text messages. He ain't lying.
So the beef
Matter of fact,
sector,
we talk about it on my channel.
so these trolls, they come from the beef sector, and they will come in just to start drama with you.
Oh, okay. Let's not talk about it so they don't come up in him. Is that what we want to do? Is that how they come? It's like you talk about them and then they come.
No, they don't dynamically just come to your channel. It's like you have to have beef with somebody in that sector.
Oh, okay.
And then they target you.
Oh,
it becomes bigger than YouTube. They go to you.
Yeah. Then they target you. You know, so yeah, they target.
Well, we only had 2 in here. So when it comes to trolls, this is what I found out. I always heard about trolls. When I first started my YouTube channel, I always be looking out for them. Well, they weren't worried about little old me, right? So I guess I wasn't big enough for them to be even in the chat. So it wasn't. I didn't get my first troll until I reached monetization for some reason. When I hit that 1,000, 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers, and 4,000 watch hours in my verticals, usually it's my verticals only most of the time. They was coming like all kind. I was like, oh my God. I got my first, literally, I was so happy to see that troll because it was almost like I've arrived. I'm like, I am out there. Y'all are in my chat just talking junk. I mean, they was told me about my nose was big, said I looked like a monkey, said that, I mean, all kinds of stuff. And I was like, oh my God, literally, I'm trying to remember what live it was, but if I pinpoint it, I'll send y'all the link. But literally, when I saw the troll, I literally said to them, oh my God, I'm so glad you're here. That means that I have made it. Y'all are in my comments. Come on in. I'm so happy. How y'all doing? Go ahead. And literally, they left.
Because basically, they
for negative reaction.
They're looking for negative reaction. They're not creators, but they're viewers that basically are there to look for negative reactions to take to the creator that's a part of the beef sector so that they can get them more gossip.
Miss Mary, bring it down a notch. You are loud.
So that's basically what they're there for.
You know what I noticed?
Actually, Wonston, Leo is correct because I can tell if you're talking louder for your microphone, it cancels you out and we don't hear you.
Really?
Yeah, it'll go blank. Like you're talking, we can hear you, but it'll blank out. My microphone does it too. I just have to make sure I'm not yelling into it because then it'll go in and out.
Oh wow!
No, he gets excited. His voice.
You know what I've noticed, Tanya, and I think I'm enrolled in a troll class right now. I know you're one of the teachers, but I'm noticing that they look I go to a lot of white live streams. I'm sorry, Caucasian, whatever we want to call it, and I've yet to see them. But when I go to those, I'm typically in a finance or personal finance niche. So I'm noticing if you have a topic that's serious and trying to help a particular community, you're gonna get some trolls. I know you have minority females that are standing alone. You're gonna get some trolls. Now, I'm not saying they're not gonna mess with everybody else. And Keisha from Just Asking for a Friend and I can't convince you, but we've converted probably about 6 trolls. I have some trolls that are subscribers now.
Now, one of them trolls that you was talking about is in my channel, and he comes in it. And my buddy Reaper was like, he hit me up in my DMs and was like, watch out for that one right there.
That one I talked to you about?
Well, I ain't gonna say it out loud.
Don't say the name, but yeah.
But he was like, watch out for that one because that one is a. So
told you. See, I got so much time. I'm enrolling in all the classes.
I don't convert them, but what I do is I do let them say whatever they're gonna say. I don't respond to them.
Oh, I peeped your game.
Because I let them give me some watch time. You're gonna get about a good 10, 15, 20 minutes. As long as you staying in here, you giving me some watch time. And then afterwards, I'm just gonna ban your tail up out of here. That's it. I'm not saying nothing to you or anything. Now, if you say something related to the topic, then I'll give you some acknowledgement or whatever. Be like, hey, well, while you here, hit that like button, blah, blah, blah. And then if they go the other way, then I just ban them and just act like they weren't never here. So that's what I did to the one that was in here earlier. I'm like, I see you. Okay, well, I'm not going to acknowledge you because I see you talking some stupid stuff. So I let him stay in here for about a good 15, 20 minutes. And then I just kind of hit that button and said ban and leave up out of here. And so they couldn't come back to say nothing else. And then there was another one that was in here, but I guess they saw what happened with the other one. So then they said something nice about the topic. And then that was it. I didn't hear no more about that one. So it is what it is. So
Tanya, you mentioned watch time, and I'll tell you, if you look at your analytics, when you get those high views on vertical, they sit in the cut at least 45 seconds to a minute just to watch, to see how to approach us, what's going to hit us hardest, what's going to disrupt the whole live, whether it's wrestling or cocktails. So you're getting watch time before you even see that comment. You accumulate watch time even before you see the comment to disrupt. So I'm working hard. They get the best to me. I ain't gonna lie. That's
well, see, the thing is, Rob be in the comments and he be answering them. I'm like, why are you acknowledging him?
I'm gonna give you another chance now before I put you out of here. I be like, get him on out of here, Rod.
But you know what? YOLO, I almost banned this lady and she subscribed to me. And I went to her channel. This woman had 250,000 subscribers. And I was that close to banning her. I was that close to, because I thought she was a troll. And she said something kind of off the wall. And then she came back and said, hey, I just subscribed. I'm like, yeah, right. So I went over there and I was on her subscribe list. She subscribed to me and 250,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that's why I tell her, thank you. Until they get rude or say something inappropriate.
That's what I was doing. Man, they be talking about Trump's behind.
Ain't nobody doing that. When I see the Trump, not the Trumps. When I see the trolls, come in here and they in here for a minute before I ban them, I do click on their channel just to see, because most of them don't have a real channel, right? And so those I be like, you banned. The other one that actually had a channel, remember the last one that was in live and direct?
Yeah.
And you know what I did? I showed his channel up on the damn screen.
We both did.
I said, oh, thank you for being in here. Hey, everybody, go on over to so-and-so channel. Let me see. And pulled up his channel and everything. So everybody could see his face along with what the heck he was saying in the chat. He disappeared. That was it. I'm like, well, that's how I handle the trolls. Either I'm going to give you your attention or I'm just going to ban you up out of there. But you're not going to interrupt my conversation. You're not going to put stuff in there. Like I saw a Kizzy in there in the comments like, what's going on here? I can even see her getting upset because nobody is a mod over here on TNT Connect yet. So I know she probably would have kicked them out real quick, but let them trolls come in here so I can get these watch out. Let them come in here, do what they do, and I'm gonna deal with them or ignore them like I normally do, and that's it. But that is one thing that I don't like about YouTube is the trolls, but you have to learn how to deal with them strategically. And yes, there are some that you can convert because some of them, all they do want is attention. They just don't know how to get attention. They just want someone to acknowledge them, say, hey, keep a conversation within it, whatever. You just have to set the guidelines. And then they're the ones that's like Wanston was saying, like you're here for a purpose to cause a problem or whatever. And then those you got to evaluate and go, is this someone I want to piss off, or is this someone that I just want to kick out and don't say nothing type thing? What do you want to do? You know, so that's how I handle the trolls. But when you start seeing trolls, you have arrived. You the algorithm is pushing you out.
Well, damn, I must be done really arrived because they
yes,
are.
Yes. The algorithm is pushing you out when you get all them. That's how I handle the trolls. We do have some comments. Hold on, I did start him.
I have a question, Tanya.
Yes.
With the how it can strike out certain words, will that stop them from being able to live, or does that only work?
No, that only works for those certain words. That has nothing to do with the trolls. So unless your trolls are coming in saying certain words, then it won't dismiss them from coming in if they're not saying those words, because they may not always say those words. So no, not you saying, hey, these are the words that I don't want to hear, and that's fine. That will eliminate anybody saying those words. But most of the time, some trolls don't come in. You don't know what they're gonna say. They may say hello first, and then next thing you know, they saying something strange.
Strange, like
your mama eat booty or whatever, and you like, wait a minute, where the hell that come from?
Wait, mama do it one time. I ain't got that one yet. I don't want that one.
Look, Fast say one day they came on to the channel and said, which one of y'all motherfuckers is fat?
Hey, Tree, I got the worst troll in troll history. I'm talking about backstage. You better watch. That's why I have to see you. I had a troll during a live stream talking about Black love and online love. And I let him on. He showed me his avatar. He didn't just have the avatar. I didn't see the person. Let him on. And I got me and everybody that was watching got a chance to witness him and a blow-up doll. Oh my God.
No! Wait a minute. Hey, you gotta share that link.
Tell you, no, it's gone. No, it's gone. I had to take it out, but boy, I couldn't hit the right buttons.
Wait, you deleted it or you just unlisted?
No, I had to cut it. I had to take it out.
That was diabolical. That was diabolical. Oh my God.
And the words he said, now I'm gonna put you in this perspective. It was on Black Online Love, and I should have quit YouTube that day. I was gonna quit. That was the day to quit.
Oh, wait, when you said he was with the doll, what was he doing with the doll? He had
a black doll, and he wasn't black. He used the N-word.
No,
in full action. I'm just trying to be clean with this. And I'm up here, like, I couldn't hit the escape button. I didn't know what was what. I was discombobulated to the fullest. And it was, and I'm talking about I had a packed house that night.
And this was
live and direct. It's direct.
Okay, well, House of X, y'all was live when you was live back in the day.
I don't
y'all
think
missed
they were
that
there.
one?
I don't think
they weren't there.
Because I had like 6, Taylor Marr was there. I had like 6 people on the panel.
I would have been video screenshotting that thing all day long. And be like,
you had the time to do the whole movie because I didn't know what to do. I was frozen, like, oh God.
Oh my God.
So he came up there and he was
He was one of the panel members. He
No.
was one of the panel members. Anyone know? He was
Mm.
just like,
He up there like
he was
us.
right here.
He was actually a client.
See,
hashtag don't share your link.
Why do you think I say I have to see you now? I mean, and then even if I see them, I still don't know them. They could get up there and say, "Hey, boy, anything," and next thing I know, that's why
but see,
I don't have.
I'm not. I don't let anybody up that I don't
No.
already know.
I would
Like,
not
I'm not
either.
letting no strangers up there. Now, okay, so I get it. I know the whole thing is, if people know that they have an opportunity to come up, they show up. Just like, I get it. But then sometimes I be like, because I've seen sometimes, I'm trying to remember who let somebody up. Was it me and I one time? Let somebody up on the screen, and I don't know what that man was doing. I don't know what, I was like, ooh, why they got him
I know
up
a
here?
content creator did that one time, and they were like,
I was
whoa.
like, oh my God. I'm like, no,
and
don't do that.
And it
Don't
wasn't,
do that.
the person wasn't being malicious. It was just, no. That should have been a screen ahead of time.
Ooh, well, I don't know. But real quick with these comments, I had asked Miss Latrice what her niche was, and she said travel and leisure most likely. So okay, she might be gone. I don't know if you're still in the bushes, Miss Latrice, but I got you. We going through the comments now. Yellow said, I love Theo's enthusiasm when he speaks about his gaming channel. Don't he be all in it, don't it? He just love his gaming. Don't let it be wrestling, honey. That's a whole nother level. P. Diddy in the house. What's going on, Prince Daniel?
Hey, P. Diddy.
Saying, hey, Tanya in the chat. I'm gonna just let y'all know this was all the way back at like 9:03. That was a whole 2 hours ago. So I just want to let y'all know that. Don't talk about me, Rod. Shut up. Mr. Trees 5. This is very valuable information, she said, which is helpful. All right. Then we got Des saying happy anniversary to Fats and Tree. Then say, how Timmy doing, Miss Tanya? He doing fine. I know he in the back listening, him or Kizzy. He's doing fine, much better. He finished his medicine yesterday. So he should be back at it for Tuesday libations next week. Miss Latrice is up here clapping. I think at this time said this should be good. This when we started what we hated about YouTube. That's when we started this one. I'm all ears. That darn gatekeeping. That right there, let me tell y'all, that gatekeeping pissed me off because to me, it lets me know that now I understand why gatekeeping is a thing. What you don't want is to give certain people information if they're going to take it and do the wrong things with it. I get that a part about gatekeeping, meaning you're going to take the information and do something wrong with it, negative with it, evil with it, things like that. So you hold that information so people don't take it and flip it. But don't not share information just because you're insecure. Because at the end of the day, that's pretty much how I feel about it. You're insecure and you probably think, you know what? I'm not doing the best I should be doing with this information, but I know if I give it to that person over there, they're going to take it and they're going to evolve with it. That's your problem. That's your problem. But those are the people who won't share that information. And to me, I feel like whatever's for me is for me. Okay? Whatever's for you is for you. If I give you something and you blow up with it, guess what? I should be happy because that means you blew up because of some information I helped you with. I'm good. I still get some credit, right? So the gatekeeping piece, I don't respect people who just don't do that.
And when you
So
give them
true.
information, tell you when you give them information, tell them why you're giving it, how to use
Right.
it. Don't just say do this. Tell them how, so
Right.
you lessen the chances of them doing it wrong,
Right.
or doing
Right.
it a way that would maybe hurt them. Don't give them information you know gonna hurt them.
You know,
Right.
I'm not gatekeeping. I'm gonna tell you how to do it, but you know everything you're telling them, you're setting them up for failure.
You're telling them exactly.
Don't do
Don't
that.
tell me the wrong stuff. Tell me the right
Yeah.
stuff. And not only that, what I do find is this: gatekeeping doesn't mean that you're not willfully sharing. Gatekeeping, not gatekeeping, but to me, I feel that information should be inquired. Meaning, I'm not going to just voluntarily tell you something just because it's in my brain. If I hear that you're trying to do something, then I'm going to share it. If you're coming to me to ask me a question, then I'm going to share it. I'm not just going to sit here and just willingly just go to everybody and be like, hey, everybody, this is what you're going to do. Because everybody may not need it or want it or do the right thing with it. But I am an open book if you come and ask me these questions. You know, or if you tell me that you're trying to do something, and I'm like, you know what, I got some information for you. You might want to do this or connect with this person or whatever the case is. So, you know, but them gatekeeping folk, all y'all gatekeeping folk out there, kick rocks. That's all I got to say. And you're insecure. And I'm going to let you know, if I ever come to you and ask you a question for some daggone information and you tell me you can't give it to me or whatever, please know I'm judging. I'm letting you know in advance I'm judging. And what I'm saying is you're insecure and you already know that I'm going to blow it out the water better than you can. So I'm just putting it out there.
And for the people that are gatekeeping, Tanya, keep on gatekeeping because it's going to be people like Tanya, Pheasant Tree, myself, House of X. We're going to keep on putting it out there and we're going to do it at a faster pace than the people that are gatekeeping. So
that's right. Exactly. What's up, MC? Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you're still in the bushes.
Man, you so far behind all these people gone.
Shut up. Shut up, Ron. No, we don't. We have 9 people in the house right now. Look, we done been up here for almost 3 hours. We done been up here for 2.5 hours.
They done went to event, yours made a cocktail, then they coming back.
I ain't made no cocktail.
I said they done went over there and learned how to make a cocktail and coming back.
Nickel says, speak Tree. Tree was talking about her, what she didn't like about YouTube. Dad said, who said a hit dog will holler? Exactly. That's a hit dog will holler every time.
Every time.
Speak Fats. Fats was throwing some skills down earlier, talking about the stuff with what he didn't like about YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You better be careful what you say to me because it might turn on you. That's what Dad said. I know that's right. Kizzy says, speak Rod, there are some clicks. Yes, there's some clicks, but you know what? There's a difference between a click and a community. I just want to put that out there. A click means, yes, you got your community, but then you're very negative to everybody else that's not in it. That's a click to me. Community means we have a community of people that are trying to do like-minded things. And if you want to join us, the community gets bigger. It's not a problem. I'm not second guessing you. I'm not trying to figure out why you in my comments, where you come from, who told you to be here, and all this type of stuff. I'm not doing that. This is what we're trying to do. Are you down with this? Okay, good. Well, let's introduce you to the community so we can all continue to grow and do whatever we need to do. So yeah, I don't like clicks either, but they're there. Trust but verify. Facts. You know what? My boss say that all the time. And my thing is, I can verify, but after a while, if I gotta keep verifying, you don't need to goddamn work here.
That's a military statement.
You know where we can't control none of that. So we just
exactly. But I can control you working here though. I can control you working here though.
That's a military statement telling you trust but verify.
Trust but verify.
I'll trust you. I'll trust you. I'll verify, but I can tell you this: if I find that I can't verify nothing that you're saying, you got to go.
So you can go ahead. I'm just gonna stay overtime.
What you say, Fast? Don't be talking in the background. What you say?
Oh no, they got a whole conversation.
He talking to Tree. Let me go on and mute them for a minute because they in the back having their own conversation back there. Fast and Tree, Fast, what you say?
He talking crazy. I just went to the bathroom and I come back. He up here talking about some overtime. What?
You work tomorrow, Fats?
I was gonna work overtime. That's it.
You look Fats. I know you ain't mad because y'all be trying to go live for 4-5 hours, but we ain't trying to do that. We just trying to get through the subject, and then we about to get up off of here.
Yeah, Fats, we good.
Kizzy said at one point, that's all I had was trolls. I had gotten used to them. I was like, let them come on and talk. Exactly. That's all you do. Get your watch time. They're gonna give you that watch time. The longer you ignore them, they will stay. And they giving you them watch hours. But when they start acting crazy, I'll be like, out. I'ma ban you. You ain't gonna be able to come in no more. I like how you have a variety of people with variety of years and variety niches. I've noticed that all of them agree on quite a few things, though. That is good, and this is helpful for new content. Right, you'd be surprised how things are pretty much almost the same. Content creators is what she was saying. She also said, yes, Leo, help each other. He has great energy, talking about Leo. Talking about Murph. We was talking about Murph at that time. Yes, the facial expressions. Yes, that's why we talk about Murph that time. But the Wi-Fi ain't being friendly with Murph because he be smiling, but the Wi-Fi want to freeze when he got some serious. He got a serious hood look like. That's what the Wi-Fi doing to you, Murph. Oh gosh. All right. So wait a minute. Mickey in the house. What's going on, Mickey? How you doing? How's it going? Mickey said, you said it, Tanya. I didn't want to miss you, Mickey. I saw you was in the comments. Let me see. Yeah, you was in the comments for the last 30 minutes. I'm sorry.
How long? I
was pulling the rod.
You pulling a Tanya.
No, I was pulling the rod because you don't even be in your comments. Folk be in there forever.
Well, hell, you ain't been in yours in 30 minutes.
Anyway,
I love my sister. I love her.
It's all right.
I ain't saying that. You saying my name first.
It's all right. It's all right. So I think that we all agree on the things that we love was community, networking, being creative, building and expanding your brand. Did I miss anything from there? I think between all of us, that was pretty much what all of us said, right? Building and expanding. And who got me in the background?
Yeah, somebody echoing.
I think between all of who that? Oh, that might have been House of X. He probably in the comments somewhere, about to be in the comments somewhere.
Our mic is muted.
Oh no, I was thinking about. Is that you, Murph? You know he got a delay on his receiving part. It might give him a minute to respond.
He's really frozen. He just don't want to answer that question. That's him.
He's like, hey, what you doing? What you doing, Grandmama? I need you to come over here and help me move. They was like,
hey, Tanya, one thing we didn't cover, Tanya, I know I didn't cover, and I definitely want to say, if you are what you're calling new, take an opportunity. If somebody invites you to their platform, go. If you're waiting to be ready, you'll never be ready. Go.
That's right. I mean,
Tanya talked about inviting you to the community. When I reach out, I've had people that I reached out to about interviews. I've had all kind of excuses, and they've moved way to the back of the bus because now people are requesting, like, I wanted Fashion Trio on the channel for a year and a half, but our schedules kept conflicting.
Mm-hmm.
When you get an opportunity, I don't care how new you are, how good you think you aren't.
You did.
No. If there's a clip I'm coming out with, Tanya, that of Outward Key. He was in the interview I did the day before with a person with 45,000 subscribers. She said, Rod, you got me coming behind it. I said, I sure do, because I believe in you and I know you can do it. I've done it twice on purpose. I did it with Sticks, who's off the chain, and I brought the nickels.
off the chain.
I brought the nickels right behind him. Two different perspectives, two different ways of life. But I'm just looking at the nickels now and blossoms, not because of Rod, not because of me. That's giving people. If you get the opportunity to go on a channel, I don't care who it. I don't care if it's how many subscribers they got. Go, man. Don't doubt yourself. If it's a real person you're with, they're gonna make you comfortable. If it's a Tanya, she's gonna make you comfortable. If it's a Fashion Tree or House of X, that we're gonna make you comfortable. Go, go. I'm sorry, Tanya. That's
oh no, you good. You good. So I put it you this way, like I'm so used to like if I'm invited somewhere and they want me to say something, I'm used to like having my stuff together. Well, Tree, challenged me today. And so I saw a flyer on Facebook talking about, they having a content creator roundtable. I'm like, oh, that's cute. Whatever. I didn't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. I'm just I'm scrolling. Next thing I know, I get a text message. Was it yesterday, Tree? Yeah, yesterday. So she texted me yesterday and said, hey, you coming to the content creators roundtable? I'm like, what time is it? She told me what time. I was like, oh, sure, I'll be there. I'm thinking, I'm just coming in, I'm listening in. I maybe, like double dutch. I jump in a little bit, come
you
out.
working.
Jump in a little bit, come out. And next thing you know, today, she goes, oh, well, I was thinking maybe you can talk about StreamYard. And then she sent me like a damn laundry list of shit to talk about. I was like, ain't this some shit? I'm like, so you want a whole presentation is what you asking me at I need look at my goddamn text. I was at work.
You're in trouble now, Tree. She was that word.
I was at work and she sent me this laundry list at what time was this? She sent me this laundry list at 10:47 a.m.
I was at work. She called me. She was talking to me when she sent it to you.
10:47 a.m. Fat. She said,
I heard her typing it.
She said, can you talk about StreamYard? I'm thinking, just in general, like, okay, like I'm thinking like this is the subject for everybody. Everybody gonna double dutch. She sends me a list. I need you to talk about free version, features, cost of plan, storage, how do it help you on YouTube, streaming on all the channels on the live.
Sound like it's your damn presentation.
She said, she had nerve to say, these are ideas for you. You don't have to use them. I like to give a guide. I'm like, wait a minute.
She gave you a tutorial.
Okay.
And then when you got done with that, she added some more
up like she was your boss, saying, I need these deliverables by tomorrow.
Exactly. That's exactly how I felt. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm gonna be there. But I'm like, damn. I'm like, who else gonna be there? So this is my brain. Who else gonna be there? Who am I talking to? Because I'm trying to put a good foot forward because look, like I always tell my employees and myself, you don't know who's watching you. Mm-hmm. And who's watching you determines what they say about you going forward to other people. So I'm like, well, I gotta put up a good, I gotta give a good presentation here. Now, mind you, the overachiever in me was putting slides together on the way to work, on the way from home today. Because I was like, I said, well, Tree, you should have told me you wanted me to do all this. I ain't prepared nothing. She said, oh, just go ahead and just talk about it or whatever. So I'm thinking, I'm going to talk about it, but it ain't the same if people don't have visuals, right? Like usually people need to see what you're talking about, especially on a StreamYard thing. And so I get on the live now, mind you, I'm thinking I'm on the agenda, like with other folks talking about stuff. I get there, I am the damn agenda. So I'm like, oh my God.
Tanya, that's
I
when
am
you arrive.
the
Nobody
speaker
else ain't talking.
of the
Nobody.
round table tonight. So I'm like, well, God, I was like, I would have wore a different shirt. I would have, did my lips up a little more. Like I was like, just come from work, blah, blah, blah.
You
And
are
I'm
the
like,
main event. You were the main event, boo.
I was the main event.
Main
And I'm
event.
like, I am not prepared for this. She don't realize how the overthinker in me is functioning right now.
And
But
guess
she knew
what?
you could pull it off, Tanya.
She did well. She
Yeah,
did
So yeah, I
well.
did. But guess what I did? Rob? I made some slides just in case. So I had to fill the room, and I'm like, okay, there was only two external people that I didn't know. So I'm like, I'm trying to fill out what they was talking about, what they was feeling. I'm like, okay, I don't need to pull up no slides. I said, I'm just going to talk, and then I'm going to pull up StreamYard, and I'm just going to show them, what it is or whatever. So that ended up working. But I had already did the goddamn work with the goddamn slide. So I'm like,
hell, you did me like that last week, man. Hey, Tree, I had my little bullet points. Tell you, I think this just a few ideas. I said, God damn, they better than my ideas. I'm using these. So I threw mine out between her and now Keisha. Hey, you ready to go over the classroom? I'm like, God damn, I done created a monster here. They work at me now. But that's growth. That's listening to people. Yeah. Tell you sent me a thumbnail while I was side. I'm not changing the thumbnail. I looked at it. She sent me a hamburger with nothing on it right there. What you think about it? I said, I ain't using that. I'm using my own. Then she gonna send me the finished product with the lettuce and the cheese and the hell, I'm gonna use yours. Damn, mine. And that's collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't have to do that.
Mm-mm.
That's what I love about working with the co-hosts and the people I work with. Respect and open ideas. And if we all start getting that, the growth is infinite. It's infinite.
Well, Tree had me stressed out today. I just want you to know.
Well, I'm so glad you did.
I knew it. And then you know what I did? I said, Tanya, please don't charge it to me. I was like, please. I said, she told me, no, do I have to do that? I said, no, you don't have to do all that. Then I said,
after she done sent me a goddamn long ass agenda of like 6 and 7, 8 goddamn topics, I'm like, oh my God, the overthinker in me was like, I don't know who's watching. Is this now? I would have felt better. I felt better once I knew it was a Zoom. Because it was enclosed. It wasn't live. So then I was like, okay, now had I looked at, because Tony didn't send me the link until after you and I talked.
Mm-hmm.
So had I known it was a closed-in Zoom, I would have been a little less stressed. But when I looked at it, I was like, she want me to do a whole presentation. And what I say to you, Tree, I said, well, Tree, I'm about to do a video series on StreamYard. They can click on the link later and look at that. And she's like, oh, no worries. You don't have to do all of that. I'm like, bullshit. If it got my name on it, I got to do it right. So, because I don't know who's going to see it, who they going to send it to, or whatever. So I got to make sure that it's done to my standards. So I had my slides ready on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw who was in the room and I said, okay, I can get by with verbal and then showing the actual the actual site. So I'm gonna do it that way without stressing out or whatever. But man, I was driving home. I'm on the phone with my husband and I got my stuff on my phone, like trying to okay, let me get this done. Well, what topic I'm gonna say on this? Then I get home and I'm like, let me get this PowerPoint together. That's why I didn't join y'all until like 5 minutes before y'all went live. I mean, by 5 minutes before the Zoom started. Because I was busy doing PowerPoints. But I was like, man, but that's an example of if someone invite me somewhere, I'm gonna go as long as I know, well, what is my purpose of being there? Because one thing that you don't want to do is to extend yourself where it's really not helpful, even to that person. Because sometimes that person may just want somebody there because they got subscribers, right? Or just because people know them. But you got to make sure you know what is my purpose of being there. Okay, well, she told me what my purpose was. You're going to be talking about StreamYard. Okay, good, because that aligns with what I'm doing. Now, if it was somebody else asking me that, and their channel is about, I don't know, mukbang, what you invite me for? Like I don't need to be there if you're doing mukbang. How do I fit in with that? You know, you a travel channel, I can talk about cruise packages, I can talk about offers, I can talk about casino, I can talk about drinks, I can talk about all that. All that stuff aligns with one or two of my channels. But anything else, it don't make sense. It's like mukbang. You
But
talk
see,
about
I think some
wait,
people.
who said who on here was talking about trying new foods? Was that you, Murph?
YOLO.
No, I think it was Murph talking about trying new foods.
Yeah.
Well, I know YOLO tried new foods, but she ain't about to eat no damn like no eel or nothing.
She said
like
she
no
watched
eel,
foreign mukbangs.
no eel penis or nothing. Like, okay. The reason why I say that is because when Murph said he like to try all new foods.
Eel penis.
I'll be thinking about them folk cooking like penis of certain animals and like over in the either I don't know my geography. YOLO was laughing at me the other day.
Okay, so I'm not going
I
to
don't
the
know
jungle.
the difference between Japan, China, and the Philippines.
I'm not eating that.
Okay, but
now I am an adventurous eater to a point.
Okay. Well, I seen this person grill some animal penis and then they just be eating it like the girl, and it's a mukbang and she got millions of views. I'm like, all I gotta do is eat some millions of views.
She should.
That's the salary right there. Hold up. Wait. How much do YouTube give you per 1,000 views?
It depends on your niche. It depends on your niche.
It depends. Okay, well, what's the average? I just want to calculate that.
For mukbang, that says 3 cents. It's 3 cents per 1,000.
She can have it because I'm not eating that. I'm not eating no live bugs. I'm not eating none of that. I'm not eating no.
No, not 3 cents, Tanya. I'm sorry, $3. $3.
Okay, because I was about to say 3 cents.
No, $3. I'm thinking of short.
Okay.
$3.
So 3 cents times, I'm just gonna say 1 million.
I'm not eating that.
That's $30,000.
She can have it.
Let me tell you something.
Tanya, I'm gonna tell you, you traveled overseas. You traveled overseas.
Pay that lady, because she can have it.
If you traveled overseas, you've eaten something and you thought it was this and it wasn't. Trust.
That's $30,000.
You have to be very careful when you go into Southeast Asia and East Asia. You don't know what you better pay attention.
I'd have been to Thailand, Philippines, Japan, Korea, and I done ate some stuff and I know I wasn't eating what they told me.
Yeah,
you gotta pay attention.
And I promise you, I ate a picture.
You said you done ate some stuff and you don't know what it was. Did you eat the food?
Hell yeah, I was hungry and I was drinking. It tasted good to me.
No, see, that went over your head. That went over your head. I think only 2 people got what I just said.
Wait, say that again. Say that again.
I said you went over there. You said you don't ate all these things. I said, but did you eat the food?
Tanya. Yeah, that's all I ate, Tanya. Why you trying to trip me up in here? That's all I ate was the food.
Because military men.
Oh, here we go.
Military men. That's all. Now he gone, man. He
next
gone.
topic.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
But what was I was talking about?
Penises.
There's just some things on YouTube that I just feel like they get pushed out so far. But does it really mean that they get pushed out, or is it that YouTube knows that this is so out of the ordinary that people are going to watch it. And, you know, people are going to watch it and they just going to, you know, they're going to be able to put their ads on there. So then they push those things out. You know what I mean? Like those strange people eating tarantulas and penises and all kinds of stuff. And it's like
people like extreme everything. Sports, muffin, travel, experiences. People like watching. I mean, because you sit there and you're like, I ain't doing that. You see the reels all the time. People climbing the side of these mountains or diving off of a cliff, and you be like, I ain't doing that, but you watched it.
Okay, so I need all of y'all, whenever y'all have time, to go on Netflix. Has anybody watched Black Mirror?
Who?
No.
Are y'all serious? None of y'all. Black Mirror on Netflix. Is it on Tubi?
No, Netflix.
No, it's not on no damn Tubi.
You watch Tubi, Rod?
He watched them rated B movies.
No, I watch what's free. I watch what's free, Tree.
Okay. So there's 9 seasons, but
okay, then no, I haven't watched Black Mirror.
Okay, but no. But the 6 seasons. There's only I would only say watch season 1 only. If you watch anything else and want to watch it, it ain't worth it. Just watch season 1. There's 9 episodes. The episodes are no longer than about 15, 25 minutes, less than 30 minutes each. You can finish that in a day. Okay.
What's the name again?
The Black Mirror. Black Mirror on Netflix. And basically it's about technology and how the good part of it, and then how it actually has the bad part of it with the same reason of why they implemented the technology. The reason I said that was because they had a segment on there where they were in London, Prime Minister, England, Prime Minister and everybody, and they had this guy, a cyber guy, who put out there that said, hey, I kidnapped your princess. You need to do this in order to get her back. And so he did have her kidnapped, but he wasn't going to kill her. He just had her detained, basically. And in order to show that he was serious, he actually cut off his own finger and send it to the prime minister, so the prime minister would take it seriously that if you don't do this, we're gonna kill her. We're gonna unalive her, basically. So the whole segment on that part was how people know that something's wrong and they still watch it. Okay, like they also made a movie about this guy who was captured into this what you put the unalive people in at the funeral casket, in the casket with these big bright lights, and every time somebody watches it, the lights get brighter and starts to fry his skin off his body. So guess what people do? They hear, do you know that there's this guy that when you look at it and the lights is blaring and it's just cooking him alive? So what you think everybody did?
I'm going to look.
I'm going to go look at it because I got to see it. Exactly. So the same thing with the prime minister. The prime minister was told that he had to have relations with a pig live.
Tanya, what the hell you be watching?
No, it's Black Mirror. It's about technology. And this was about how technology makes people do things that they normally don't do, and how people believe these things and how people want to do certain things so other people don't think something differently of them. That's what the message of that video, of that particular episode was.
So he had to do what with the pig, though?
What'd you say?
You already know.
To do with the pig?
He had to have relations with the pig live. And the man said, if you don't do this, I'm not going to give you back your daughter. And the thing was, he also said, if everybody, if anybody opposes to this, they need to say something. Nobody was saying on there that he shouldn't do it, because people were saying, you need to go and rescue your daughter. You need to do it. And then when he did it, they was talking crap about him, talking about, ew, I don't know how you can do that. So then the daughter was released. But by this time, he done had a lot of publicity, good publicity. But him and his wife didn't really set after that. And the man unalived himself. And then he also left a message saying it's a shame that social media will basically create stuff like this. So he unalived himself, which is what he was going to do anyway, because he felt that people didn't have a sense of morals or whatever. But yes, you need to watch Black Mirror. They got other episodes, but that was one of the episodes I wanted to touch on in terms of what, people look at on YouTube, and what's pushed out is what people want to see. Because I looked at a couple of things and I'm going, why does this channel have this millions of views? They're not doing anything that's worth anything, but it's there.
But you know what, Tanya? What we look at as extraordinary, they look at as normal. A lot of these places overseas eating the tarantulas and eating the monkeys and all this other stuff, that's normal. But to us, it's so abnormal and we can't believe it. So we watch it.
Wow.
I know there's a situation going on right now that I won't speak on here, but more so in a finance thing, that a young person had an issue with mental health because of something they watched. And it's huge. It's huge.
Wow. And that happens, so. All right. Anybody have anything to say? Murph?
Man, Murph look like we need to go save him.
Nah, I'm traumatized by them stories Tanya would just tell me. Like, what the word?
But I think we all agree on the positives and the negatives of YouTube, basically, and how you can have a love-hate relationship where the things that you like about it also has its negative pieces of it. But guess what? We all still own it. At the end of the day, we all still own it, YouTube. So don't push us through the algorithm. We ain't say nothing bad.
On it. And go
right.
be
We ain't
on
tell
it.
nobody not to come. Come to YouTube. But I think that's it. And some people need to hear this, because some people may be thinking about things on their own, and some people may be like, I don't want to deal with this. But then they have to understand there's a way to work around certain things. You just gotta do what you need to do. You can't worry about what other people think. You can't worry about that. You need to put out what it is that you're trying to put out. Because guess what? Just like Apple's not for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You got loyal Android folks that's like, whatever, Apple, and then Apple folks is like, I'm good. I'm only for the 40% of the population. You can add the other 60. You know what I mean? So
Android all day.
I only have Apple because my job paid for it. That's why I'm Apple.
I live with an Apple whore.
You live with an Apple whore? Oh gosh. Well, I appreciate all of y'all for joining me tonight. And Murph, you will be getting other invites to other stuff. And I'll definitely make sure that it's probably something where you'll probably talk a lot more in reference to it. I know you was listening a lot more on this one. I
I enjoy myself though. I had a good time.
You did? Did you? Good, good. I'm
Good to
glad.
hear
I'm
that.
glad. Did they call you? Did you get a case?
No, they actually didn't call nobody till 3 o'clock, and we were leaving at 5, and then they held us still, thinking that they may need another round, and I was like, not after 4:15. Y'all can stay. Murphy's out of here. I don't care. Y'all can lock me up then.
Oh,
But
you had
nah, I
jury
ain't getting no
duty.
case. But I
Mhm,
did.
sound
But
like
this is
jury
like the third time that I got
Wow.
called in like the last 4 years.
You
So
can
the
tell
first time
them
I got
that.
called, I did get a civil case.
hmm
Huh?
With the jury
But
duty.
you can tell them that, and
Tell
they'll
them
take
what?
you off the list that you've been called the last 3-4 years back to back.
With the jury duty.
Mm-hmm.
My husband get called all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
didn't know that.
used to. When I lived in
My husband gets called all the time,
Fulton County wore me out.
did it. Well, then that means that you fit a certain a
Mhm.
jury criteria that they
Yeah.
wanted in most of those cases. Because my husband's ex-military, but then he also still works for the Department of Defense. So they kept I mean, he got called like 5 times in 1 year.
Oh no, that's too much.
5 times. He said, "Why y'all keep calling me? I got vacations to go on."
Yeah.
And he said, "You just keep coming up in the random because see, you're random not just from all the population, you're random from whatever criteria you're in, and
Mhm.
he has a small criteria. So there's only but so many people they can rotate in his criteria that they call. So I'm like, whatever. The first
I
time
have
I
not
got jury
been called
duty, I
here
was 9
yet.
months pregnant.
Yeah.
And I thought I was gonna get out of it by telling them, y'all know my due date is today. I just want y'all to know that. And I said, and if I go into labor, do not take me to that hospital up the street. I need to go to my hospital at Emory. Thank you very much. And the lady said, we'll have to take you to whatever hospital's closest. There's no, I mean, they so cold. They be like, they don't care, whatever. One guy said, I'm self-employed and you paying me $30 an hour. I mean, $30 a day. That ain't enough and blah, blah, blah. And you got me missing money. And they said, well, you got to do your duty.
Cool.
So that's the way it is. But anyway.
Yeah. I haven't
Thank
been
y'all
called here yet, so I'm hoping they did a what they call a survey not too long ago. So I'm
Oh,
hoping.
okay.
Yeah, I know. I was like, he's like, oh, you finally got called. I said, no, they was just asking some questions. So we'll see what happens after they ask them questions.
Well, it's been quiet this year. I ain't saying nothing. They called me last year, and I was ready because I was the foreman. Like I told you, I was like, I'm ready to say guilty. We find the defendant such and such and such guilt. Like I've been waiting for a moment where I could say
He
that
had a
shit.
grand jury summons, but they didn't need him not too long ago.
Oh man.
I mean, he was like, oh, I am looking for, because it's, I mean, grand jury, federal.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa. He was ready, but they didn't need him.
Well, I'm always, I don't mind going, but if I go, put me on a damn case. I just don't like the holding me there all day and then I'm not on anything. So
yeah, they ain't even had no TV to watch or nothing. It was so boring in there.
Oh yeah, because
like,
they don't want you to be looking at no judge shows, they don't want you looking at none of that because they don't want your mind to be tainted by whatever.
No,
I'm like, I got my phone, don't you?
You ain't have no internet?
They got good internet.
Yes,
in there.
internet.
Yeah, they let us take our phone in there, and so I was, just on YouTube and trying to stay awake. The hardest part was fighting sleep. I caught myself snoring at one point.
Oh no! Don't do that. Don't do that.
Looked at me. She tapped me. She was like, "I might want to wake up a little bit." I was like, "My bad."
Well, I appreciate y'all for coming. I'm gonna let y'all go. It's been 3 hours and a half.
Really?
That was not my plan. My plan was it's supposed to be an hour.
Wow.
That wasn't gonna happen. It's too much information.
Yeah, it's a lot of info. I was just like, woo, okay. But anyway, thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all. FYI, Rod, I'm gonna give you a call because most of my live and direct, I'm gonna be streaming it to TNT instead because
I was gonna suggest that. I know you don't listen to me, but I was gonna tell you anyway. I was gonna suggest that. So call me. I'm right. We right here. We right here.
Okay. All right. Or if you can just stay on after this, that'll be
I can do
fine.
that. I can do
But
that.
but anyway, thank you all for coming. Thank you so much, Murph. Thank you, YOLO. Thank you for
Thanks for
Fats and
having us.
Tree. And I know Wants and Leo,
anytime.
y'all listening
Yes,
while y'all
thank
walking to the
you.
store. Thank y'all so much for being here. And Rod, thank you so much. I appreciate the support and everything. Thank you for everyone in the chat coming on over to the small channel. We're trying to build this one up over here. It's going to be anything non-liquor related is going to be on this side. Except for my D&D. D&D stays over there with my members, but everything else will be on TNT. A lot more informational videos and lives and so forth. So hopefully I see you all over here. Hit that subscribe and like button. Make sure that you subscribe to On the Go with YOLO. That is exactly the handle. International travel with a bit of history. You got Fats and Treat. It's a travel channel. They do lives and travel cruise news. And check into them, and that their handle is at Fats and Tree. Then you also have Big Murph over here. Is Big Murph Life is his handle, and he is just lifestyle. He's living his best life, and y'all come on a journey with him. And then you got Rod. He is his own network. He is PB Network, Point Blank Network. You got Point Blank Experience, Point Blank's Travel, Investing with Rod. Am I missing anything?
No, I'm glad y'all reminded me with Apple. My Apple stock, it went up tremendously. So all y'all Apple users, thank you.
There you go. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So go ahead and tune in them. House of X had left the building, they had to leave, but you go to at House of X Entertainment. There you will be entertained. Then you have it's your boy Leo. That is the handle. That is for your video gamers. And then you also have a cooking channel, which is It's Me, Wanston. Yes, honey. Yes, with 3 S's, just so you know. And honey spelled HUNNI. That is his handle. And that is for those who love to watch cooking. So with all that said, I thank you all. Thank you all for coming in the chat. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good weekend.
Appreciate you, Tanya. Thanks for having me. Thanks.
All right. See everyone. Bye. Look at Murph.
Have a good night.